All right, hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Let's play some video games. We'll go into a best of 5 show match between Lucifron and Wam, and roughly an hour from now, so we got some time to kill until then. Show match between you and me. I don't know who you are. Who would I be playing against? Feel free to queue up on the ladder. Then we can have a show match. Do you play against casuals? Not on a daily basis. Let's see. Let's get some music going again. Where do we start? There we go. Up against Core W. Okay. Have I Mongoled Core yet? I'm not sure if I've Mongoled Core yet. Let's Mongol Core. Up against English. Okay. Ha. A little bit of a tougher-ish matchup there, I'll say. Ooh. A little bit of an extra walking distance. That was a good song, it is, but I'm not in the mood for it right now. So we're just skipping it for the moment. We'll play it again later, probably. Ooh, sheep over here. Let's grab some gold over here before we return. Haven't found a lot of sheep yet here, I'll have to say. Okay, found him on gold over here. Well, let's just bring this back. Finding one sheep with it at least is something good. Ooh, forgot to set the waypoint. Of course he gets all the sheep around his base. Gotten like, what, 5 so far? That's not so bueno. Okay, he already returned his sheep. Yeah, he brought back 9 already on the first trip, so he's probably ahead of me right now. Scouting-wise. Ooh. I messed up. So the question now is just like, what his game plan's gonna be. Oh, okay, there we go. 2 more sheep right in the middle. I can't hold up. Planning to do more videos like the recent one? Definitely. We already got a plan for the new Civilisations. That I definitely want to have videos like that for them. That is the plan. I'm glad you like him. Are Mongols good at my rank? It's hit or miss. Very much hit or miss. Ooh, actually archers. Oh, come on. Dude, the fucking range on these things.
Жаглаг болгох гэж байна юм. Дотогшилж байна юм. Дагсуу. Жэр уугаад алхах цаг бол. Юу хийхгүй юу? Амар байна уу?
Ah, come on, dude.
Амар байна уу? Тугаар бэлт. Дотогшоо. Цугаараа анхаартай байна. Битэн бодлоо.
Хамби таны хүлээ би зорцсууга. Надад тушаалгүй.
Тушаал цаг болбай. Тушаал болох цаг болбай. Таны тушаал хам надад.
Yo, what is that villager doing there? Huh?
Би очихсан чиглэн яваа.
Надад ажид өмнө буйцаа.
Би одоохон хэл.
Тушаал болох цаг хөдөлгөх цаг бодлоо. Би өнөө жаг уугаар гасч байна юм. За би үнийг шалгах хийсүү. Уугаларда гүйцэтгэсүү. Уугаларда тушаал иртэл бэн. Уугаларда уугаларда дэсни ажлах цаг бодлоо. Цус удаана. Бид тушаал болох цаг болбой. Жасч байж. Бүгд цус гүйцэтгэсүү.
That's a very bad situation to be in right now.
Би түүнийг олдохгүй бариад дууссан. Та юу хүсмөө?
Юун тушаа?
Тайлбараа бидэ.
Би бодвол Тайсан юугаан товтцоо. Хамби таны хүлээ мүү. Би бодвол
Натур ажид өгнөн буйцаа.
Угаар анхааралтай баймуу. Би түүхэн үүдүүд тайдаг. Юун тушаа? Хамби зарич ба.
Юу хийж эзлэх? Таны тушаалаар болсон.
Юу хийж эзлэх бой?
Тануси таны тушаалыг
Oh, I've got like negative food right now.
Зүйтэй. Би түүхэн хийж бармаа. Ажиллах цаг боллоо.
би их чармаасан та.
Тушаал бүгд хөдлөх цаг боллоо.
Намайг хаш явах вэ? Одоо үнийг барьсан.
Би Ийж. Би бол дөрж байна.
Юу хийж чадахгүй.
Уугадартаа.
Уугалардаа. Стоп.
Таны хүсдэг таны тушаалыг юун тушаахгүй бол? Зүйтэй. Энд ажил хэрэггүй.
Тушаал болгох хөдөд. Суудах.
Намайг шархтуу.
Oh no, really?
Би дайсуу.
Armor arrow, armor arrow.
Би дайсуу. Би таны тушаалыг ойлгодог. Дөрж байна мó. Хийж бармаа. Юун тушаахгүй бол? Би түүхэн үүдүүд тайдаг. Би болмас хаан. Юун тушаахгүй бол? Одоохон хийсэн. Бүгд санс. Юу хийж эцлэх вэ? Амби таны хүүд. Хэдвэтнийг дайрчих вэ? Бат таны тушаалыг ойлгодоо. Би давгсуу. Одоохон хийсэн. Натур ажил өгнө. Би түүхэн үүдүүд тайдаг.
Өвчөө татаад цомцлаа.
Ажил хэрэггүй.
Шин бай юу? Би явж байна уу?
Тэдвэтнийг дайрчих вэ? Би түүхэн үүдүүд тайдаг. Ажил хууя бэлэн.
Ажил хуяа бэлэг. Би танд байж өгсөн.
It's not infinite gold in there. Not at all. We've close to depleted it.
Цус тул удалдаар жиргэлэн явмуу. Тушаалыг таг хууя бэлэн. Би болмас хаан. Та юун тушаахыг хүсмүү? Намайг шархтууд уу? Юу?
Уран барьс надуур ажил өгнөн буй за. Би танд байж өгсөн.
Юун тушаахгүй бол? Юун тушаа, надуур тушаахгүй. Өөдөө
Чимээ баата гүйцэтгэе. Тушаал ятаа гүйцэтгэе. Одоо хамтдаа алхахдахгүй.
Really? Okay, so this guy didn't find, but this one apparently does.
Сүрийг үзэг.
анхаарахгүй бат. Хаан би хэд?
Хар яваарай. Хийх.
Би болмас хаан. Одгооч номаа мэдчихгүй. Тавтал. Одоо бүх талдаа алхахгүй. Бата одоо бүх талдаа алхахгүй.
Цугаар намайг хааш явахгүй бэ?
Тушаал сонсогдохгүй. Дайт хүмүүн байна мó?
Зүйтэй. Хинд ажил хэрэгтэй вэ? Ажил хуяа бэлэг.
Яа мэдчихсэн.
Цугаар өг хөдөх цаг боллоо.
Тушаал сонслоо.
Тушаал ээж явж баймгүй баатта. Тушаал сүрийг үзүүл.
Audio gun to shit. I'm not sure why that is.
Ажил хэрэггүй. Экчүүдээ бид баатад хөдөлгөхгүй. Үстэй тайлбар өгөхгүй.
Ажилда бичнүү. Иргэдээ. Хош.
Цаг би замдаа яв. Үстэй хөрөө тушаал хүлээгүй.
Таны тушаалыг өгдөггүй надгүй.
Ажил хууя бидэн. Яг одгооч ном уугадартаа. Одгооч ном бидэн. Хүлээгүй. Таны хүсдэг одгооч 도시아빅 닥수.
Let's get too much armor there.
Тушаал буулгах цаг болов.
Үсгэлтийн хороо бэлэн.
Юу хийж идэх вэ? Намайг хааш явуулах вэ?
Okay.
도시아빅 도시아다를 болсон.
Oh wait, I had a gold here? I didn't even notice. Huh. Interesting. I mean, bad by me. Definitely very bad. Like, why the fuck did I just not go on that gold instead? I legitimately didn't notice that I had a gold there.
Бүгд сонс. Одоо үнийг байсан.
Үсгэлтийн хор би түүхэн.
Тушаал буулгах цаг болов.
Таны тушаалыг ойлгох.
Like, legit didn't know. Oh my god, you power immediately. Pog.
Юу харагдмаа?
Ажиллах цаг.
Би хийж бармаа.
Цугаараа анхааралтай байна.
Уугадаар хаан би очих газраа чиглэн явмаа. Шин байё. Сомон мөндөр армаа.
Зүйтэй.
Би отоохон хийсүү. Юун тушаалыг бол? Ийч их чармайсанда хаан би тань очих газраа чиглэн явмаа. Өнөг дуусгах хэрэгтэй байна. Явган зэрэг би дайсныг хармаа. Би юу хийж
Бүгд сонс.
би дайсуу. Бүгд хаан би дайсуу. Таны тушаалыг ойлгоо.
Ажил хуяа уугал ард.
Би болоо надуу тушаалгүй.
Mangadai. Okay, slightly better. Still not ideal.
Би дайсуу. Зэрэгүүдээ би өгдөг тушаал. Миний чад.
Ажиллах цаг.
Чад зэрэг. Би тушаал өгч баймаа.
Уугал ард. Тушаал ирээд бил. Тушаал буулгах цаг болов.
Okay, we've pretty much survived the deadliest part now.
Бие бэлдэс би. Ямар
Цугаараа анхааралтай байна уу? Бүгд
Well, his gold's depleted, so chances are he's probably over here, gold-wise. Okay. He's fully walled, okay. Oh, maybe not fully walled. Hello, attack the nearest actual unit, please. Alright, I need +1 of that.
ажил хууя бий. Хатгал тойд мэлэг. Чимээгүй чуг эрхэг ба.
Ирчүүтэй.
За тэгсэн. Атта анхаар игүүлдэг суу. Ариун хурдод явсгаа. Хатгал тойд мэлэг тушаадын үндүүг дагсуу.
Бүгд сонс.
Арваач атад надлуга авч явсуу.
Where's he going over here? Does he have an outpost back here or what? Huh? No, he doesn't have anything out here. How does he find that one villager? Hello? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he didn't find it. Had me there for a second. I was like, huh, how? Berkshire here. Okay, okay. Okay. Think he checked for trade? Maybe, potentially, yeah. The opponent, do I know he is? Yeah, it's core. I know that's core.
Зүйтэй. Энд ажил хийхгүй. Ажил хууя бэлэг. Би танд бай.
工程保证完成指令。我们收到了跟着工程 K 前进。我们的命令来了。
Ooh, he's actually coming from here.
Бидэнд
Наказы новые случаи. Угнар халит! Получ вен долг свой.
намайг хааш явуулсан.
Хатгал тойд цэргүүтэй.
Багтаа.
Бүгд тушаад ирмүү. Эдүгэ хөтгөө.
Таны тушаа.
Чимээг эрэлхэг. Реода на коней, братья. Манай братья. Утгагүй шин тушаад. Манайхи срап. Эмли. Эрэлхэг. Гончон. Тушаадыг хүт. Акан немедленно точники.
Well, we gotta somehow get into his base next up. That's definitely next up on the agenda here now.
Утгагүй шин тушаад. Блажен, кто служит.
Юу хийхгүй.
Бүгд тушаад адлуга чагсаад атгах.
Чимээгүй.
Би түүнийг наказан повинуюсь непрекословен. Лучники конные готовы. Ватники нам
Okay, he's actually getting some value out of that. Unfortunate for us. He's taking my relic, man. Unbelievable, that guy. But his mistake this game was going for the wrong landmark. That's a lot of these guys, though.
Получим наказ сейчас, воины.
Надуур аж тогном бойц.
Ту-ту-ту.
Би юу хийж ажиллах цаг боллоо.
Наказы слушайте, воины. Наказы новые. Обрез. Наказы новые.
Надууга хамт тушаалыг дагсан.
Латники слуг. Наше дело правое есть. Латники на брань устремляют. Наше дело правое. Честь.
Мэр хараач бидэн удахгүй тушаалыг бүгдөө дагсан.
Получим наказ сейчас, воины. Латники напрямик. Латники слушают заказ. Наказы слушай. Напрямик.
Бүгд сонс. За би өнийг шалавхан хийсэн.
Наше дело правое есть. Напрямик. Мы получим на клянующей честью. Буду радовать, если с вами сражайтесь тесно. Наказ дан есть.
Хатгахгүй миний тушаалыг дагсан. Хараач тушаалыг дагсан.
Латники
Ихтэй цугтаад догдохгүй.
Латники нету.
Хараач эрен хөлөг. Мэр хараач. Би нэг шүгүй. Хатгахгүй би гүйтсэн. Надууга жигсаас асуухгүй. Надууга жигсаас асуухгүй. Мэр хараач миний тушаалыг дагсан. Тушаалыг бүгдөө дагсан. Мэр хараач эрен хөлөг байна. Надууга хамт явж. Хатгахгүй бидэн эрен мордож явсан. Хараач миний тушаалыг дагсан. Тушаалыг дагсан.
Oh no, another key? Horse, dude.
Хоолох зам урт. Ажлахуяа бэлэг.
Nice, repaired here, okay.
Тушаал болох цаг бол. Хараач тушаалыг
Ой, шин тушаалыг муу баатаа.
Why are they attacking a building? Dude, the attack like priority on this is so scuffed. Okay, he's found this. GG. Ah, killed enough of his eco there. Woo. Dude, Mangadai are broken, dude. Oh, Mangadai are so broken. That was tough, man. We had like no resource access. He put like outposts all over the map. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh man. I think if he went for Wingard, we would have been dead probably, just due to Rangers. I'm doing my best to make sure Mongols don't get above next patch. True. True, we're trying hard out here. Is Wingard the better option? I think it is. I think it is. Oh man, we only have 10 minutes. We only have 10 minutes until the show match. So that's like 5 minutes of queuing. And then we only have like 5 minutes and then the show match begins. English is so bad, it's terrible. I think it was fine. I think if you go Wingard and then Wingard Rangers, I kind of don't really have a lot of options there. 8 Stonewalls for sure. Also, I'll be able to get in somehow. And once I'm in, it's pretty doomed. Pretty doomed. Sup, Dad? You should never be able to win that? Correct. You lost so much? I did. I lost like 6, 7 villagers. 8, actually. I think I lost like 8 villagers early on. Now, second outpost make that 13. 13-ish villagers. But then you got tech advantage, better units, and like 750 resource, like 25 villagers worth of resource per minute from the landmark.
I hate Mangai.
You hate Mangadai? Wow, dude. That's such a bold thing to say, man. Such a bold thing to say.
Hello, but I'm not sorry.
Okay, so we got like 8 minutes to spare until the show match begins. I'm quickly gonna grab something to drink. I got something to drink next to my bed. There we go. Some water left in there.
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage. 3 units just dumped, same for Delhi. I don't disagree. Granted, Mongols have some gamba in it. When I saw that my first unit with all the horsemen and knights approaching was was like a Hu Pa, I was like, oh fuck, I'm dead. I really thought I was dead then at that point, but we got good units after that, and we were lucky. I feel like if you just kept on making only men-at-arms, you would have probably won that instead of the horsemen. Because I just made mass spearmen at that point in time to stall out. And then you could have probably just like overrun camped units that come out of the landmark with mass men-at-arms. Or like just ignore. Because you get like +2 armor on the men-at-arms, and I don't have the time to get the upgrades in because I'm like out of gold and just relying on Imperial Age units without blacksmith upgrades, pretty much. Let's see, I don't see Wham online yet. Yeah, no gold, no landmark, no wills, and 1. That's how stupid it is. To be fair, I don't think it was over at the point in time that you left. Like, just looking at the villager graph and, like, how many villagers you still have alive. Then again, I'm not sure, like, you probably have to, like, make farms outside of your base in order to get back on food. Like, you'd probably have to make, like, farms around the Berkshire or something like that to try and sustain. Oh yeah, no, I keep looking for core, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's you. Like, this is just insane. Looking at the resource gathered there, that's a pretty big gap. Yeah, it's stupid. I 100% agree, it's stupid. But I'll also say that it's hard to get to that point to survive. So what do we do now? What do you do? The last 5 minutes. Let's look at some AoE4 World and Reddit, Age of Empires posts and whatchama say it. Age of Empires 4. Where are we when we look for Age of Empires 4? Okay, we're nowhere. Damn. Crackety doesn't exist. There I am. Way down here. Look at that. We're here. Age of Empire. I revised that thumbnail so many times, but I think I'll stick with it the way it is now. Like with the transparent black background and just text Mongol Spotlight Age of Empires 4. What's the best way to counter French knights in 2v2? Spearman probably, or your own knights. Like the format? Thank you, man. I'll try and keep a similar editing level, if not higher, for the spotlights for the new Civilisations, for the Knights Templar, and for the Lancaster, House of Lancaster. It's not Lanchester, it's Lancaster. Dude, Hand of Blood is doing like a... that's all 3 years ago. He had a lot of views on those videos. Oh wait, we're here as well. Look at that. We made that. What do I gotta do in order to get up here? Whose leg do I have to... Come on, that was 2 hours ago. How is he up there? Come on, YouTube, you biased. You biased. Man. I'm trying to get the algorithm on my side. What do we have on the AOE4 Reddit? Smurfing is actually pathetic. You hear that, Core? It's actually pathetic. Who smurfs, man? Imagine having more than one account. I wouldn't have more than one account. Wouldn't catch me dead with more than one account, surely. When you spend 4,000 on a gaming setup just to realize you forgot to research wheelbarrow in 120 FPS?
Hey, Crackedy.
Yo, Andy. How you doing, man? We're getting ready. Let's see. There's no draft yet. Keeping an eye out on that one for whenever the draft happens. Why should... This is so good. This really represents HRE. My greedy HRE teammate who just finished naked fast Castle Arachnids floating some food. Why not? Why shouldn't I go fast Imperial? Dude, I can vibe with that meme. That's a real vibe meme right there. Dude, what do you mean everybody's looking at Knights Templar? I look at the Lancaster right now. Like those Earl's Guard, or what they're called. The one that throw the knives. I'm hyped for those. I'm really looking forward to seeing how those work. Like if they're similar to the Polish unique unit that shreds armor. This is something that I would love to have in the game. A unit that shreds armor, removes armor of enemy units. How cool would that be? You got some of them in your army and then you just pump spearmen or have a teammate that makes Anabagasha and they shred a lot more because the armor of the enemy troops is gone. That would be cool. Update for visual bio. Oh my god. Overbait added again. Holy. It's not just filters, but he went in there and he planted additional trees, put a road in, added snow. My god. Overbait going ham. Would night maps be good? 100% yes. What year is it? Exactly. Ooh, we're going. We can see them. They're doing the draft. They're doing the draft. Okay, it's time. Fine and natural site. There's no garrison anymore. Let's get that out of here. And I've got the garrison over here. Let's quickly remove that one. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Didn't Kari just do a night mode map? Maybe he did. They just fucking randomed the maps. What? Okay. What's the starting map? I don't see a starting map. It's probably the KPMM format, but I'm not sure which starting map they have this this rotation. Dancing in the moonlight. All right, let's get ready then with the lobby setup. Let's see, let's reset the draft. We got a 5-game count, best of 5. Let's put the title in there, Showmatch. All right, let's put that in there. Okay, that's up there. What is that little 1 over there? Oh, I got it twice in there, apparently. Interesting, interesting. What source is that? Oh god, now I gotta find the source. Find the source. Oh, it's all grouped up. Ooh, found it. Found it somewhat. There we go. Okay, that's fixed up. They're still drafting right now. Lucifron's back? Yes, maybe. He's been playing more and more recently, so I'm really hoping that we'll see more of him. He's played this week's KPMM, I think, as well. Not 100% sure. I think he did. I believe he did. Okay, Dry River. Okay, so Dry River is going to be our starting map. River. I think we only have Rocky River as a thumbnail for that one. Then we got Dry Arabia, Lipany, Gorge, and Sacred Grove. That's going to be our current game as well. He's got to make his play fair and play with one hand. That's nice. What do I do with Gilded Men-at-Arms and Feudalist Ottomans? Mass archers, or like you age up, like go for fast castle. That like mass archers, you can just outkite. If you get enough archers, you can kill them fairly easily. But yeah, you need mass range. Maybe Sipahi. Yeah, you get like Sipahi from the military schools, and then you get archer range, and you spam archers. You get the matter as well for the melee armor for your Sipahi to be able to kite, like not kite, but like tank a little bit better. And eventually behind that, like you get the vizier point for the how do you say it? The Janissaries. You should be in a fine spot. All right, we got the draft done. We've got the draft done. So welcome everyone to a best of 5 show match between Wam and Lucifron. Ooh, looks like they're already starting, or they just started. So I want to jump right into that. Do I have a spare USB port here? I do have a spare USB port. I want to plug in my controller. Wait, do they not? I can't observe. Don't tell me they forgot observing. Don't tell me they forgot observers. No. Oh, okay, never mind. They're still doing drafts. Okay, weird. Wam is in game for me. I'm guessing maybe he's just checking out the map beforehand. Makes sense. All right, they're doing their Civ pick right now. All right, they're picking right now. So, first up, on Rocky River. Ooh, we've got Order of the Dragon up against Mongols. Man, Lucifron Mongols, I'm excited for that one. Oh, it's been a while, dude. It's been a while, hasn't it? For us to see Order of the Dragon and a good old Lucifron Mongol play. I'm hyped for that one. I am hyped for that one. Hope you guys are as well. You definitely should be. All right, they're in lobby right now. Do we actually record this? I think we might just record this to be able to upload it later on. Let's do that. Aw, get that stretch in, cat. Ay, ay, ay. Belly rubs. Belly rubs. Little chin scratcher. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Let's give it like a 5-minute timer. All right, it's starting. Let's jump into it. Oh, download? They got a mod for it? EGC driver. Okay, okay. I see, I see. Okay, it is time. I'm gonna stop the music here because from now on out, it's serious, serious business. I hope they got zero delay on. They do indeed got zero delay on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right in. Welcome one and all to a show match between, spawning in the color blue, playing as the Order of the Dragon, we got Wam01, and his opponent spawning in the color green, playing no other civilization than the Mongols here for us today. It is Lucifron. That's right, he's back, and he's playing one of the civilization that is probably the most iconic for, playing as the Mongols here for us today in a show match. Graciously, the prize pool of $100 has been provided by Andy, so big shout out to Andy here. Thank you so much for just being able to, you know, giving us these show matches. Very, very cool. Appreciate it a lot. And look at that, we got the barracks opening coming in here immediately from Lucifron. Spearman coming out. Probably about to rally forward here in just a little bit. And ooh, look at that. Wham, he's immediately responding. 6 villagers moving over to Wit. We got a response. We got a Dark Age barracks coming in from Order of the Dragon. I'll tell you what, Order of the Dragon, they're no slouch when it comes to Dark Age. They're spearmen. They're good. they're really good. Like on the defense, when you're already in your side of your base and you like have the advantage when it comes to unit movement and whatnot, it is really easy for you to defend against early on aggression, like from the Mongols. Like that pretty much goes for most civilizations that have any kind of like bonus in the Dark Age. Mongols, they just like kind of take too long to mess up in the spearman department. Let's see, what's Lucifron doing behind this? We do have some Gur scouting coming in. Sheep are being dropped off. Gur is probably going to move over to the gold mine now. Yeah, indeed it is. Villagers being sent out to gold as well. I'm not sure if Lucifron is really going to commit too much. We do see the second batch of double-produced spearmen coming in for him. Wait, what is going on? 7 villagers on wood for Wam? Oh, he doesn't have enough a wood for a gold vein, but 7? That's a lot. Like, these are OTD villagers as well. That's a pretty big investment. He doesn't have a single spearman out yet, but those are going to be coming in. And like every single one of these spearmen, it's like as good, I want to say, as like 2.5 of these ordinary spearmen. So he's got like double the HP, he's got 1 armor and 10 damage. Attack speed is the same, but like as soon as you kill one of the enemy spearmen, like the DPS drops dramatically on yours. So I want to say like 1 gilded spearman could probably take down two normal Dark Age spearmen. And we do not have an outpost rush coming as well. Second spearman is coming in behind this. Also, with this much HP on them, it means that the Khan, like doing 2 damage, it's not as effective as you might think. Ooh, Lucifron, he's only sending a single villager forward right now. We do have the fight going on here right now. Third spearman coming in. Now we're starting to reach these critical numbers. Most importantly, Wham! He saw that. He did see that outpost. Villagers. Lucifron tries to get a kill there. Unfortunately, doesn't quite manage to find the kill. Movement speed arrow gets pulled. Villager is just going to retreat here now for the time being. Immediately starting us off here with the aggro. 9 spearmen out on the map now for Lucifron, but a 4th OTD spearman coming in. Actually, that's number 5. 5th OTD spearman. Thank you. Oh man, don't be mean to KP. Don't be too mean to KP. I got like 5 spearmen now out on the field. And these are like some really, really strong spearmen. Like you gotta respect them. You gotta respect them. Behind us though, Lucifron. He's about to be able to age up a good bit ahead of Wham. With a silver tree. We're getting some good old Mongol trade. Dude, I'm so... Wait. No! There's no markets here! This map has no markets! Lucifron! Lucifron, this map has no markets! This map has no markets! Lucifron, no! 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 The silver tree! There's no markets on this map! No! It's not... He's confusing this one. No! Oh, no. Oh, no. That is... Yeah. You can tell that Lucifron hasn't been here in a while. Let the man cook without food. Maybe Wham might build one. Yeah, I'm sure Wham is going to build a market here now in order to help out Lucifron with that one. Oh, man. Look at that. Wham actually trying to lure in the deer now behind. Dude, he's getting so many spearmen in. You know, Wham is famous for saying one thing. He's famous for complaining about spearmen just being too good, but also famous about saying like range units are too good. I don't know, like for Wham, like all units are too good. The man's just good with all units, so that's his view on things. Everything's just a little bit too good. Everything needs a nerf. Chapel now being rushed up. 7 villagers working on that, and we do have a very... Oh, we got fish as well, by the way. You know, little blue on blue action here. You don't immediately see it out on the map, but I mean, granted, Wham, he had a lot of villagers on wood, so definitely makes a lot of sense. And suddenly we got a rush up here now. Oh, the outpost's going to go up though, and with it, emergency repairs doesn't come through. But what we did get in was a little bit of bounty. Lucifron lost like 2 spearmen though. That is true. He can actually trade to Wham stock. Lucifron, the big brain idea. You just trade to Wham stock. That... He's just gonna delete it if that happens. He's just gonna delete the dog. Oh man. Is he gonna queue anything from this? Are we gonna get a trader? Nothing yet. I'm gonna keep this selected here for a little bit. This is a Fields Batman moment. Double outpost now coming up here for Wham. He's just gonna be thinking straight about a Castle Age transition now from this one. He gets a little bit of stone in. Has the stone for one emplacement right there. Gonna take a look at it again. Yeah, no market coming in for him. Yeah, this map has no neutral trading post, so yeah, this landmark doesn't really exist right now. Move out onto Deer now from Lucifron coming in here as well. Second outpost is gonna finish up soon. We don't have a move out yet when it comes to the donut cropping. Archers arrive, villagers arrive. This time it's gonna be 2 villagers, and this, I mean, Wham is gonna know. Like, look at the bonus outpost. Where's the trade post? There aren't any. This map is actually known for not having any trade posts. Do we have enough? Okay, he cancels the outpost. He was not sure if it's gonna be able to survive the first torch volley there. That might come through. Ooh, villager kill! Oh my god, barely survives. Barely survives. Now Spearman coming in as well at the front line. Archer's doing a great job here though. But Wham, he's about to be able to age up now. Barely missing resources for the age up. A lot of his villagers over here aren't really inspired right now, but that doesn't matter too much for him. He's just gonna transition over to this wood line here now instead. Behind this, what kind of upgrades do we have in for Lucifron? No upgrades in so far. Do we have a blacksmith? Let's check. There isn't blacksmith yet. We are getting the first pasture in now at this point in time. And we are getting that Burgrave Palace in now. That's gonna be a pretty big discount here. 35% cheaper units, 35% faster units, or at least faster when it comes to production time on them. And so far, Wham, he still has access to all of his resources, right? Another group of 3 villagers getting sent out now in order to get upgrades on this outpost as well. The age up is about to come through, and some smart walls coming in here from Wham as well is going to mean that Lucifron, he can't really like attack on too many different fronts right now. It's going to be problematic for him. Spearman now also getting pulled, or at least he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. And there it is. Burgrave Palace is coming in, and with that, we're getting access now to the Gilded Men-at-Arms. Veterancy on the Gilded Men-at-Arms, or rather normal Men-at-Arms upgrade now from Feudal Age to Castle Age is coming in from normal barracks. We already had that up. And Wham can just start making a lot of Men-at-Arms now. Grand Lucifron, he's not too far behind on the age up actually. Sending a couple more villagers out to gold now as well. I think Step Redoubt is probably the most sensible choice here for him right now. Not sure if it's gonna be a Kurultai. In theory, Kurultai could also make a lot of sense, just getting more oomph on those archers. Especially against a civilization like the Order of the Dragon, which just don't have that many units baseline, but make a lot of sense. Wham for a second was thinking about burning down that outpost, but there's enough unit to deter Wham from doing that. And we are getting the Kurultai in right now. Makes a lot of sense. We should probably also be getting superior mobility in soon then at some point. And behind that, I mean, Wham right now, he's just out on the resource he has access to. Blacksmith now coming in as well. We're getting a villager going for a gate over here. And yeah, it looks like Wham also saw these spearmen move out because, like, you know, I can be on a little bit of an HRA hate train, but HRA have the inherent bonus of having more line of sight on their outposts. So these outposts, they see a lot. They see a lot. They saw the spearmen moving down there. Spearmen that are now getting taken down. Looks like we do have a little potential raid coming in as well, and we didn't get any traders in, so Lucifron at least he didn't make any traders. Kurultai is strong with Lucy's trade play. Yeah, unfortunately there aren't any neutral trade posts on this map, so there is no trade going on. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Like, having that bit of extra mobility on your infantry could have been pretty big here so far. Especially when you already have an outpost up in front of your enemy space, just getting that extra bit of movement speed on your archers would be kind of big. We don't have a blacksmith yet, that should be coming in soon. Instead, Prayer Tent is being prioritized right now. Ooh, and Wham. He's just gonna go straight for the gold now. We're just gonna look at these units and we can see the waypoint, the attack waypoint has been set. Lucifron just now, just still running around, checking stuff out. But he should be able to see these units coming in early. Does have the vision on that. It's just spearmen, But these spearmen can still hurt you. These spearmen still absolutely can hurt you. Is it the case? The invisible horseman! Or in this case, spearman. Lucifron reacts, loses one villager, but is gonna be able to pull back now. Crossbowman coming in defense. What's the play gonna be now? Outpost is starting to get torched down. Villagers, they're moving back, but they can't quite get on that yet. Behind us, we are getting archer ranges in from Wam as well, and he has the access to the scale armor. So 3 armor on his archers. I mean, that's going to be very rough for Lucifron's range units to really be able to deal with that. You guys already know what I want to see. I want to see a transition now into Fast Imperial Age. Imagine a transition now into Fast Imperial Age, and you get like mass Mangadai with 16 damage in. Even the +3 armor on the archers isn't going to be enough. Relics are being traded out. Lucifron sacrificing a couple of the archers here, but is getting the relic in the middle. One Gilded Man at Arm is going to be able to find that one spear with 7 HP that was remaining out there guarding that relic. So that relic likely is going to be able to go over to Wam back there. Khan now with a lot of bonus HP is going to be able to survive. Good couple of hits there from the Men at Arms. Prelate is being spotted here as he was about to move out. So Veteran Kashyyyk could in theory move out now, try and snipe that guy. Archer's doing a good job here, trying to chase down the Spearman. Wham splitting up his troops though. Lucifron. I didn't account for this one Spearman here. That could be annoying. Kashyyyk does find that Prelate. Body block on the Men-at-Arms is going to be coming in though, and they do so much damage. But the Khan himself, the Khan's like, okay, the Kashyyyk can't finish the job, then I will. And there's crossbows coming in as well, on multiple fronts. Ooh, and then with the second troop in combination, he's going to be able to take down some troops here. Some Men-at-Arms should be going down. That might, maybe? He's got to be careful. He's got to actually kill him. Else he could just heal him up with the scholars that he has got out on the field. Single Spearman, he doesn't really do much of damage. He's just going to distract a little bit. But that's a couple of Men-at-Arms going down. Granted, these Men-at-Arms aren't too expensive. We're going to take a look at that. That's some nice value. These Men-at-Arms almost cost as much as like just regular Men-at-Arms, but they're gilded. Speaking of gilded crossbowmen now out on the field, and these guys shred. These guys shred. 6 tiles of range against 5 tiles of range, granted. Oh no, wait. We don't have access to the Khan's Hunter. Never mind. I was about to say Khan's Hunter from Lucifron might be able to do something about that, but we don't have that. We don't have a Khan's Hunter here in this game. Lucifron's got a good amount of wood. Is going to spend that now. A couple of additional pastures are coming in at this point in time. Kurultai hasn't been moved so far. In this game, hasn't really been utilized either. We are getting additional monk now out from the prey tent, or rather a shaman. Spearman is being found out here by some of these crossbowmen. Oh, he still killed that one crossbowman there. Is Wam? Yeah, Wam should be able to find that one first, but now we are starting to get a pretty big range mass from Wam. Scale armor is also on its way. It is starting to become quite tough now for Lucifron to hold out against that. The Gilded Archers attack really fast. 1 attack per second, a little bit more range as well. So they can effectively kite on top of everything else. They're quite good in that regard. Kurultai's moving forward. That's quite bold. Definitely don't want to have that caught out. He's just moving it right in front of Wham's base. Okay, this could be really dangerous. I'm not sure if Lucifron's really in a good enough position to try and hold a forward spot outside of Wham's base there. Relic is being stolen though, so that's going to be a 3-2 relic split. Granted, no Regnant, so it's not the biggest deal there. It's not going to be too tremendous of a loss. But the Burgrave is still working behind all of this. We are potentially about to get another clash in here now. And we bring out the cinematic view. Sions are starting to take some fights here, and look at that Wham. He's pushing Lucifron outside of the influence of the Kurultai. And now the Kurultai is on its own. Ah, Lucifron, he's going into Horseman next, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Kurultai not trying to run away, but it's about to get pinched. Oh, and there it is. It's been pinched. It's been pinched in between the berries, and now suddenly you lose another landmark. No more bonus over there coming in. Wham, he doesn't know about the unit movement here on the top side. Lucifron's trying to hit from the other side, maybe get a couple of the men-at-arms down so the Kurultai could escape. Khan is distracting. Men-at-arms going down. In behind this, we had actually the speed upgrade being researched. The Kurultai now able to run away with 1.35 tiles per second movement speed. Now it's Speedy. Now it's Speedy Gonzalez being able to run away. If it runs away. If Kurultai, it's burning! It's gonna burn. Okay. It's being sent back now. It's gonna need a pit stop. We'll need a pit stop on that Kurultai. No, the Horseman. The Horseman play gets revealed. And immediately, we're seeing Spearman getting queued up again. Horseman gets shown, Spearman get queued up. It's way of life. It's a way of life. Shaman standing out on the map. He's about to be excommunicated. Or is he? 1.12. The units are moving together. Okay, no, he's standing still. He's dead. Oh, Kurultai's gonna need some repair here. Else it's still gonna burn down. Do we have a move out to repair that? Oh no, the villagers! I think he wanted to repair them, but instead he clicked the tree. No, he clicked the tree. Okay, he noticed. He notices. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Proud out the map is getting sniped here by the Horseman. Don't have a decap yet on the middle sacred side. Sacred side capture over here is getting denied. Aye. Alright, what's gonna be the plan now behind this? Wham. He's got a lot of resources. Might even be thinking about an Imperial Age play soon. Never mind. Exactly. This is the caster curse. Exactly the second I say that. The second I say that, he queues up enough units to where he's no longer floating any units. Where's trade? There are no trade posts on this map, so no trade happening. Like there are no neutral trade outposts. Wham behind this, he's fully walled. It was a mistake from Lucifron to make this landmark. It gave him nothing. We also don't have a research yet on the YAM network, so he's not getting faster infantry yet. We do have a couple of horsemen in now, trying to look for raids, but the wall-off is almost complete, and with this many range units, like, you can easily kill the horsemen now as well. The thing is, like, you look at the military numbers, Wham, he's got even military numbers, but his military is just so much stronger. This is like having 100 knights versus 100 men-at-arms. It's not gonna end well for the men-at-arms. But we do have the clash coming in, nonetheless. Horseman kiting back and forth. But the range man is just being thinned out. The archers, they're being microed onto the backline from Lucifron. All the crossbows are gone. Wham, he's just microing down all the crossbows here in this fight. None left alive. Horseman down as well. No more units, and GG gets called. Game number 1 is going to go over to Wham in this one. All right. Oh, we still have a countdown going here. So that stopped in the meantime. Let's get rid of that one. So that was a victory for Order of the Dragon. Didn't even have pro scout on this one. It was kind of sad to see with the I want to say, like, with the initial trade route there. Unfortunate. But sometimes that's the way it goes. You know, as a wise man once said, you know, sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. In this situation, they didn't really work out. But Lucifron's not out yet. We're going to take a look at his draft. He's got some really good civilizations left. Not that many, but like he's got Byzantines. I want to say Mali is also really, really good. Byzantine Mali, definitely very good civilizations. Ottomans in the current meta, if you survive to Imperial Age, they're really good. Like really, really good. I think in Castle Age they also start to become a lot better once you get the Janissaries on the menu. Wham though. He's got Juji's Legacy, Delhi, JD, and French. They're pretty meta in most situations with the Pro Scouts. Who set up the show match? It's Andy. Andy the GOAT coming back. He's done quite a few show matches in the past, and, you know, now that Lucifron is starting to play more and more, he brought us a nice little show match with Lucifron and Wham. So definitely very excited, very thankful for that. Ooh, it looks like we got a nice little post behind this as well that just came in. So while we're waiting, let's take a quick look over at this one, because we now get a look at some of the unique units here from the House of Lancaster. Lord of Lancaster. Okay, so that's a unique unit that we got there. Unique high health unit that grants nearby military units 5% max health. That's an interesting bonus. 5% max health? That's a very interesting bonus. Okay. And the Demi-Lancer, unique frontline heavy cavalry with moderate durability and damage. Okay, I'm listening. And look at that. They got like the crest and stuff like that on their chest, on their armor. They look cool. They look really cool. How many of these can you have, I wonder? Lord of Lancaster. I mean, we see 4 here, so maybe 4 is like the limit. Wait, can you stack that? Can you, like, stack that bonus? Like, you get, like, 4 Lords of Lancaster, your military units get, like, 20% more HP? Wait, that's all military units. That's not just archers. Man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Demi-Lances also, I mean, they look cool. They genuinely look cool. 5% sounds kind of low. It does, it does. Yo, Marine Lord, thanks for the raid, man. Hope you had a good stream. We're casting the show match from Wham, well, hosted by Andy, between Wham and Lucifron at the moment. Does the buff stack? We don't know. This is just the post that the official Age of Empires channel just posted. So, Lord of Lancaster, you know, new unique unit, granting plus 5% max health. 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but it could be the difference between a military unit surviving an additional hit. So that actually has pretty big implications. But imagine if it's stacked, and then the Demi-Lancer, like, just look at that unit, the Demi-Lancer, like, that's just a cool concept. And, like, we got, like, unique assets here as well. I'm hyped. I'm genuinely hyped. I'm really interested in the House of Lancaster. Genuinely very interested. That's definitely going to be very exciting. All right, so I'm not sure what the next map is going to be. I'm quickly going to check when it comes to the draft. What do we have here draft-wise? Do we have another Civ draft between them? Civ pick or something like that? Doesn't look like it. It's 6 extra health for feudal men-at-arms. That's still decent. Yeah, but it's always about the critical values, as I say. So next up, it's going to be JD up against Malians. It looks like they're just starting now as well. Come on. Come on, let me spectate. Sometimes the overlay, not the overlay, but the game is like a little bit slow to let you spectate a game that is going on. Does it work for teammates? Excellent question. Excellent question. So it is going to be on Sacred Grove. Wait, I quickly got to download the mod. Sacred Grove. There we go. Let's jump right into that one. So Sacred Grove, we got Jeanne d'Arc up against the Malians. That's going to be our next upcoming game. And we're going to be jumping right into that one. Right into that one. And when I say right into that one, I literally mean right now. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 of a best of 5 show match between, spawning in the color blue, we got Wam01 playing as Jeanne d'Arc here on the map, Sacred Grove, custom map, seen first in KP's midweek muster. His opponent on the other side. I know the name might seem cryptic, but it's a very, very familiar player. And the color green, playing as the Malians, it is Lucifron. That's right, the Spaniard's back. And Andy has been so generous to put up $100 for a show match. Best of 5 between Wam and Lucifron. Currently, Wam is leading 1-0 in this best of 5. First game was on Dry River. Ooh, what was that? Oh, I just bumped against my cable. Hope the audio wasn't too bad there. I'm quickly gonna adjust the cable a little bit. I hope that doesn't happen again. We had Order of the Dragon up against Mongols from Lucifron. Wam won that one with Order of the Dragon. Now, how's this next game going to go so far? Looking at the opener. Is this fine, timing-wise? Already at over 200 food, hasn't started gathering gold yet. Goes with 2. I think, yeah, he's gonna need a third villager. There we go, third villager coming up. And we do actually have Lucifron, interestingly enough, go for the second straggler tree and continues to build more and more houses around that pit mine. So we're getting a fully covered pit mine rather early here in this one. Actually, he's going to stop after this house. Doesn't have enough wood for another house, but I guess he's just going to keep this spot open for a mining camp. Villager going to mine that 1 trip of gold, and is going to return to the TC now. He's going to start gathering some food. Ooh, oh no. The sheep count isn't looking good. Looking at Wam Scout, he has found a total of 8 herdable sheep, and he's got 5 sheep carcass underneath his TC. Switching it over to Lucifron. Oh, he's got 4 dead sheep, and he's only found 2 sheep so far. There's like 2, 3 more that he's gonna find on this side, most likely. There's another one up here, some over here. So there definitely still are sheep out on the map. It's not the be-all, end-all, and both players had like very similar but mirrored scouting routes here. Shouldn't be the end of the world here. We don't have any idle villagers yet, but Lucifron is definitely gonna have to return. I think he did just see that sheep down here, so he is going to be able to pick that one up as well. There we go. Age up is now coming in from both players. We're getting the School of Cavalry being built by Jeanne d'Arc and another villager. Coming in for Jeanne d'Arc. And then for Lucifron, we're getting the Manza Quarry. So no surprises there. No surprises here so far. Hey, Lucifron should still find... Oh, no, the pathing... Oh, no, he finds it. Finds another sheep here. So at the end of the day, I think maybe, like, if Lucifron finds this, then he's going to be in a fine spot. If he finds these 2 sheep, he's going to be in a good spot. Quite even spot between them. We do have the mill coming out now from Wam. He's already got a couple of villagers out on wood. So I do believe that we will definitely... Quite definitely be seeing pro scouts coming in. We do have the 2 full deer spots on this map, so that's 7, not 5 deer. So definitely a worthwhile investment. In the current meta, like, pro scout's king. Pro scout's just king. Don't think anything's gonna really change that anytime soon. Mill is also going to be coming in for Lucifron, so I'm guessing it's probably just going to be a mirrored play onto Pro Scouts. Knight is going to be coming up first. Warrior Scouts aren't the best up against Pro Scouts, but they're fine. They're fine. They can still always regenerate, right? Like, that's the point of them. Being able to do, like, hit and run, surround a knight, pull back the weak Warrior Scouts. And that is going to be Pro Scouts now in queue for both players. Lucifron still has a lot of villagers on food, and he's about to be able to get that stable in, so should be able to produce a lot of them. Knight is gonna be moving out now. Oh, this wood line. Wham knows about it. This wood line isn't quite being covered by the TC. That's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be very dangerous. Stable's getting rushed up, but I feel like the wood line is gonna have to be evacuated at some point. Wait, no, he's pulling back? Ah, he's playing tag with the Vanguard Scout. Vanguard Scout isn't the full Warrior Scout yet, and we are getting melee Jean in. Makes a lot of sense. You don't want to go range Jean up against a civilization that has access to the javelin throwers. In Feudal Age. Ooh, that's a worker. That's a worker! Oh, no charge. Lucy, he notices. Gets a couple of shots in, and the villager survives. Quick wall coming in on this side as well. Means that if a knight wants to pass, he's gonna struggle. And wham, he's just gonna start now with the deer yoinking. Looks like one of the scouts from Wham actually got sniped, but he's still gonna be able to take a lot of the deer here. Wait now. I know, the Donzos also being there, it's kind of difficult. Donzos don't deal that well up against JD, and the knight, I mean, knights are still gonna do fine. Grant, this knight is a little bit beaten up. He's just gonna try and, oh, that was a good AoE ability. Good little twirl there from JD, but he's gonna be able to kill that scout. Oh, charge is gonna come through. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? It's not gonna be enough. Doesn't quite get the connection in. And now we're starting to get Donzos out. Knight is quite low. We don't quite have Divine Restoration yet. Now what's the response gonna be? Warrior Scouts are healing up quite quickly behind this. Looks like Lucifron wants to get a kill on that knight. Either on that knight or on these additional scouts that are trying to pro scout behind this. Do also have a pro scout here trying to deny something, but he's walking quite close to a TC at the same time. Lots of microing going on at different sides on the map. Donzo is going to get sacrificed here to JD. Gets a couple of additional hits in on that knight. Warrior Scout did get pulled away, so didn't die to the TC. We're up to 4 knights now. And still, like, Lucifron is struggling when it comes to accessing his own deer. He is going for this deer camp now instead. Starting to see additional Donzos coming in. Does have a couple of deer here that are being carried back. Just gotta drop them. There we go. Get some more food underneath this TC. But so far, Wham, he's been getting quite a good trade. Yeah, I'm not sure if Lucifron's really getting the better of him right now. It's more like Wham, he's sacrificing a lot of the scouts, but he did get a lot more of the deer in. Like, Lucifron didn't manage to steal any of the deer from Wham, and Wham stole like 3 or 4 of Lucifron's deer. Looks like now Lucifron's trying to get the reverse steal going, though. Gets spotted out, though. Knight has the vision on that Warrior Scout. He's gonna find him. But Warrior Scouts are quite tanky. It's gonna take a while for that Knight to kill that Scout, and by that time, like, you've already ferried the deer far enough that your opponent's Scouts are gonna find them. And, man, like, Scouts have been made so cheap. Scouts have been made so cheap, especially once you get the consecration. Like, look at that. This building is consecrated. 48 food for a Scout. You don't care if you lose them. And they also get produced in less than 20 seconds. You don't care if you lose them. So at the end of the day, Wham definitely got the majority. Like, no doubt about it, Wham got the majority of the deer here. The question is where we're going to go from this point on. We're starting to see the cattle ranches coming in, villagers now moving out to the gold. So this is the point in time where Mali want to turtle. You want to turtle, you want to make units, and just stay in your base. Get a lot of javelin throws in, get a lot of Donzos out. My voice is kind of giving up a little bit right now. I'm just going to put that on there and take a quick sip. All right, we got a charge coming in. Couple of Donzos being left behind. Nothing to support them. It's important to get them down early. Well, there's nothing helping them. JD gets a cleave in. And she just doesn't take a lot of damage. 3 melee armor. Means that the Hardened Donzos, they don't really do too much. Hardened Donzo does go down. Pit mine now under attack. Villager, oh, he stayed overtime. Not the kind of overtime you want to stay. Not the kind of overtime you want to stay late for. We're getting more and more Donzos being produced right now, but there's a pressing issue behind this. It's that not only does Wam produce a metric ton of Royal Knights right now, he's also getting archers in. And once he gets like 10-ish archers in, 10, 11 archers, he's going to be able to start one-shotting these Donzos. Once he's able to one-shot the Donzos, he can just push in forward, kite back and forth, and eventually once the Donzos are low, the Knights can just rule supreme. Good move here, though, from Lucifron. Does spot out the archers, so we're immediately seeing double archer ranges now. Lucy's Asian now. He does have a name consisting of Asian characters on his current account, yes. He's hidden. He's very much hidden. Hidden in plain sight. Alright, we're just getting more and more knights in right now. Archers as well. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Lucifron to hold, I feel like. Doesn't have any javelins in yet. Korean characters? My bad. I legitimately cannot tell them apart at all, one bit. I have no clue which one is which. Whether it's Chinese, Korean, Japanese, I couldn't tell the difference. Donzo's doing a good amount of damage there, look at that. Almost has enough to start one-shotting these knights. But for a moment, Wam's gonna be able to start burning some houses here. It's getting some damage in. Spearman getting some good... Yeah, I mean, this is just really good for Lucifron right now. Like, he doesn't mind sacrificing 25 wood worth of houses to almost kill a knight. Korean is like Windows. As in... What? Windows the operating system, window the window. Single knight gets slain out there. We're getting the pit mine in. We did have, looks like some raid attempts over here from the Warrior Scouts. I haven't killed a villager yet, though. And Lucifron's getting the time that he needs in order to start massing up some javelin throwers, but we are starting to get rams in. And Lucifron's entire production facility, all of his production buildings are at the front. All of his production is at the front. So it's gonna be that he needs to kill a ram quite quickly, else if the production goes down, he's not able to constantly reproduce units. Grant, actually he does have a lot, and I mean a lot of wood. He could remake production buildings in the backside. I think he might need to as soon as he sees that ram. As soon as he realizes just how gung-ho Wam is going in this game, he's gonna need that. We're starting to get to the point where we got enough javelin throws to start to be able to group them into 2 separate groups and snipe individual archers. That is definitely something that we could be seeing here now. As that game goes on, we got a good amount of Donzos. I like that. I like that Lucifron's been continuously making these Donzos, and we're getting market in now as well. Looks like Lucifron knows this. He's got a bit much in the wood department. And I like that he's still making units behind this. Like, don't just age up, but still make units while you're aging up. He's gonna need them up against us now. He's also gonna need production buildings, because as soon as that age up comes in, he's gonna need to get the upgrades in. Take 30 seconds. In these 30 seconds, a lot of things can happen. A lot of buildings can go down. Age up is getting spotted. So we are getting at a critical point in time now. Archer and he will want to protect them. He's a little bit hesitant, though, with how far he wants to go out. The score at the moment is 1-0 for Wam leading right now. I'm gonna update the command after this game. Castle Age has been reached, but we don't have any... Never mind, we did get... That's the great part here. Getting additional buildings in to get the upgrades in now. There's not a fight that Lucifron will want to take yet, though. He cannot take that fight yet. He needs to wait for the upgrades to come in. They are gonna start coming in, though. Javelin throws need to be careful here. Knights are getting connections in. Jondo! 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 Maybe, maybe not. Veterancy has come in on the units. Guildhall now coming in as well from Wam. That's a lot of archers going down now, and Wam, he doesn't have the units now in order to face off against this, and Jean d'Arc has fallen. And no gold at the moment for Wam. He just did a gold transition as well. Massive move out here. This might be it. Legitimately, I think this might be it. This could be tough now. Tough to recover from. Guildhall at least about to finish, but Wam, he doesn't have the gold at the moment to immediately get upgrades in. Grant, at least the knight upgrade is going to be cheap. The knight upgrade is going to be cheap. One drop off, and he should have enough. There we go. Upgrade to veterancy on the knights. Definitely needed. This is a best of 5. So we're definitely having more matches after this one. Lucifron, he's looking for stuff to find to attack. He knows about the gold here. He knows that that must be where Wam is at right now, and Wam is there. He's pre-pulling the villagers away. The mining camp betrays him, though. So Lucifron knows that Wam was here and is in need of gold. Keeps the scout around. He keeps the scout here in order to know, okay, maybe the villagers are going to come back. The second I leave, the villagers might return over here. That's why I went back there with the scout. But yeah, this is desperation right now. Wam, he needs gold, desperately so. So he's moving all the way out to the other side of the map. Wam consciously moving the knights in over here. Had just a couple of knights, 3 of them to raid. Actually killed another villager from the looks of it. So also going to be able to kill the imam here that was trying to bring a relic back. Lucifron is getting textiles in behind this. Keep his villagers alive a little bit longer, but oh my god, he doesn't have any units here. Barely enough spear. Oh, this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. Villagers jumping inside the TC, but that's not enough room. Donzos, do we have enough? At least these aren't royal bloodlines. Knights with the Royal Institute. But yeah, the Donzos are going to go down. Archers are getting picked off over here as well. Main Donzo mass is running back now behind this. Scout does also know about all the villagers out there. We're starting to see the walls being finished up here alongside a palisade gate just in order to be able to dodge the army a little bit. Oh, he's going to need to dodge. But where? He's on both sides. He's on both sides. Where are the villagers going to go? They're going to go through here. The shifts are being pulled. Wait, the knights are weak. Some more villagers going down. I mean, he's losing a lot of his own economy. But Lucifron, he still has the cattle economy. He doesn't mind losing the 12 villagers because he's got 20 villagers worth, more than 20 villagers worth in the cattle economy. Like, behind all of this, sure, his gold is idled, his food is idled, but joke's on you. Look at the income. Compare the income. He still gets so much food in. Granted, when it comes to the income, yeah, I mean, Wam, he needed the gold, but having 30 villagers on a gold mine outside of your base, that's scary. That is very, very scary. If Lucifron finds that, Wam would find himself in a world of pain. Little raiding troop over here does get cleaned up. Lumber camp is getting put up now as well, getting refreshed. How many cattle do we have so far? More cattle being added in, and that's going to be 20. That's going to be 20 out of 20. Cattle boom up complete. Finished up. Walls being put up now by Lucifron. First relic has already come in. Do we have a monastery yet from Wam? Nope, no monastery in yet for him. He just needs units right now, but looking at the army count, 80 to 33. And now we're also gonna be getting some sofa in. Yo, KP, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. Thank you. We're casting a show match between Lucifron and Wam right now. It is 1-0 at the moment for Wam, but Lucifron's looking really strong in this one. Might be able to even up the series now. JD versus the Malians. Not the most favorable matchup for JD. Relic is being picked up, but that That's an audio cue. That's an audio cue. And with the audio cue, the knights suddenly notice. Looks like Wham wants to go out onto the board here. It is best of 5, yes. Couple of Donzos do find him out, but these aren't enough Donzos. And point-blank charges coming in. Knights closing up the distance, but there's the reinforcements. Knights have to retreat. Just too many units coming in. The mill might need to be cancelled here. Still a couple of raids coming in here and there. Knight tried to deny the relic, but Imam is going to be able to pick it up nonetheless. Looks like Lucifron did migrate his wood line up over here. And Wham, he's actually still going for the board. This hasn't been spotted out yet, but it's about to be. It's about to be spotted. Yeah, he has to abandon mill. Villager's getting pulled back. Go for a house now instead. Jean has leveled up. And we are getting 3 champions. These should be the melee champions. Another cleave is coming in. That's a lot of units. That's a lot of units. Outpost is going to have to get cancelled as well. Relic is getting picked up. Outpost just getting burnt down. Walls getting blocked-ish, at least for a little bit. Yeah, the gold mine just got completely mined out now, and all the... This is a lot of villagers here. 37 villagers that now have to walk quite a long distance. How many resources Wham have in the guild hall? He's got 1,000 food to play with, if he wants to take them out. Lucifron doesn't have anybody on food right now, and he's still getting almost 1,000 food per minute. No villagers on food, almost 1,000 food per minute. And now we are starting to see Sofa coming in. We don't have imported armor yet, so they're not quite strong yet. Looks like Lucifron notices that and does queue it up. But his army, this is a pretty strong army, I want to say. I do want to say. We do have another pit mine that has come up. Oh, there's still a knight over here, though. I think he's going to try and deny that wall off once again. I'm going to quickly take a look at it. Yep, look at that waypoint. Move, like a move waypoint and then an attack waypoint. He's going to find the villager here. Charlotte, she needs to be careful. Now that she's on horse, means that she'll also take bonus damage from the spears that are being thrown at her. And there's a lot of them. Granted, a lot of these were javelin spears, but she's down to less than half HP now. Ordnance Company has been researched, meaning that now the knights also cost less gold, not just food. So now Wham able to make units very, very cheaply. Did he take out the resource? He didn't take out the resource from the guild hall yet. Might need to do so soon. Might need to go for a panic Imperial Age. He's got a lot of villagers here. Could go for a Red Palace over here. Get some security when it comes to access on his gold. Oh, but this is dangerous now. Lucifron, I think he knows that something's up. He knows that this might be his chance. Javelin throws. Targeting down all the archers in the back line. Jean getting down precariously low HP. Restoration comes in, but the knights are just getting shredded now by all the Donzos. A lot of knights still alive. He's gonna have to pull back. Gonna have to pull back to the TC. But he can only run back so far. Back against the wall now. He can't really retreat any far further. Once again, range units just getting shredded. The knights, they're getting piked up now as well. And Jean's about to go down. Donzos, all in low... They're all clumped up. Jean gets rebought immediately, but what for? Wham, he just reamed the guild hall, queues up a lot more units, but I don't think he's got enough production buildings for this. Once again, Jean bringing in the value with these AoE attacks. That might not be enough. She gets taken down again, and now the economy, it's laid bare. Wham, he's gonna have to tap out. GG gets called, and that means that Lucifron, he gets a point on the board, and now we're 1-1. All right, absolute cinema right there. Let's see. That's a point on the board now for Lucifron. How you doing, cat? Very, very nicely played. I think my chat add-on is actually bugging out right now, so I'm quickly gonna switch over. Yep, indeed, my chat add-on is bugged out. It does that from time to time. I'm not sure why. But no worries. We can get around that. All right, players are in lobby now, preparing for the next game. We're quickly gonna check. We do already have a Civ draft now for game number 3. Why does Lucifron have a Korean name? I don't know. He's just vibing that way, I guess. Does that spear throw count as melee damage or ranged? I'm not sure. I think it's range damage, but it does do bonus damage against cavalry. And next up on the list, we are getting Zhuji's Legacy for Wam up against the Ottomans from Lucifron. Lucy came back like he never left, indeed. Like he never left. We saw him earlier as well on a map without trade, putting down the silver tree as the Mongol. It's truly like he never left. So what does the name from Lucifron mean? I don't actually know. I haven't gotten the slightest. Okay. Time for us, though, to go into our game number 3. So let's get ready for that. Yo, Pleka, how you doing, man? Jumping in. All right, welcome to game number 3 in a show match. Best of 5 between, spawning in the color blue, playing as the Zhuji's Legacy. It's Wam01 here on Dry Arabia. His opponent on the other side of the map, spawning in the color green, playing as the Ottomans. His name, it's in Korean. We weren't quite sure what language the letters were from, but it is Korean, and it is going to be Lucifron. Welcome everyone to this best of 5 show match. It is currently 1-1, so both players have won a game so far in this show match. And look at this, Lucifron going for the deer early on here. And you know what I like? He mined the stone, then he built a mill, and by building the mill, the villagers dropped off the stone, and now he's actually going to be able to get the wood that he needs. There we go, for a house and a military school. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, he is going to need wood for the mining camp, but he's going to get that in. I like that play. I like that play. He saw the deer, he's going to utilize it, and especially when you're up against a civilization that wants to pro scout and that really excels at pro scouting, like the Zhuji's Legacy, going on to deer early and pretty much just completely taking the first deer pack by the time both players reach feudal age, completely denies the pro scouting from your opponent on one deer pack. Give me just a second, I'll quickly update the score command. There we go. It is 1-1 right now between the two. Let's take a look at the map here from Wam. Look at the potential meditation garden spots. Close to space. Got like over here, gold, stone, wood line. I like this one over here a little bit more. Berries, gold, and I'm not sure if you can get like another berry spot in. Probably not. Probably not. Might be going over here instead to get the wood. Something along those lines. We'll see in just a little bit. He just about has the resource to be able to age up. There we go. And it's gonna be... I'm thinking over here. Huh? Does he not know about the gold? He doesn't know about the gold! He hasn't scouted it yet! No! He doesn't know. It's 1-1, Jejin. Ah, that is a sanitation garden right there. A sanitation garden. Unfortunate. Spearmen making their way... wait, actually, where are they? Okay, he used the first spearman to lure the deer a little bit closer to his mill. Does already have the gold now to be able to age up. That's a little bit of a late age up, but I mean he is exhausting deer for that, so that's quite nice. Could be a good transition for a fast castle age for him. What's the sheep situation like? Looking at Lucifron, oh, 11 live sheep, 3 dead sheep. That's good, that's good. Meanwhile, Wham, 5 dead sheep, 7 live sheep. It's fine for both, but Lucifron looks like... I mean, to be fair, he didn't really touch his initial sheep, right? So I want to say it's pretty even between them. The Korean letters mean supernova. That's cool. That makes sense. I know Lucifron, he likes to go for... He's the CSO. He's the European CSO. CSO, he always likes to use cringy English names. So maybe Lucifron, he takes the same approach, but he chooses cringy Korean letters. Getting the Archer Ancient first, interestingly enough. Pro Scouts hasn't been queued up yet from Wham. And we're just getting Jugunu. Is this just gonna be a Jugunu all-in? He's got so many villagers on wood. What is Wham cooking right now? Does he even have enough gold for this to sustain it? He's only got 1 villager on gold. He only has a single Imperial official. Hasn't made another one yet. Yeah, I'm not sure what Wham's doing right now. Just getting Jugunu out, and not that quickly either. He's still not making any additional Imperial officials. Vodafone, please? Please? No, I'm not dropping anything. I'm not dropping any frames. Vodafone, no. Vodafone, be good. Now we're getting a stable and a barracks. I'm not sure if Wham really knows what he wants to do in this game. He made a single Jugunu. Now he's going Pro Scout. I'm confused. I am thoroughly confused. In melee, spearmen don't do that badly against Jugunu. Once you're able to close the gap. Pew! These are still Dark Age spearmen, by the way. If that was a Feudal Age spearman, he would have killed the Jugunu. Outpost does come up here now. We are getting scouts in. Still no additional Imperial official. Stream is micro-cutting for me, must be. I hope it's you. I'm genuinely hoping that it's you that's having these issues right now and that it's not me. It would be sad if Vodafone was putting pranks on me again, as they so often like to do. Getting some Sapahi in now as well. Additional Jugunu are coming out together with Spearmen. So maybe this is just gonna be like Warrior Scouts, and behind all of this not Warrior Scouts, Pro Scouts, and behind all of this he's going for a Feudal Age push. Would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. Ottomans, they aren't the quickest when it comes to making units in the Feudal Age, not the quickest when it comes to getting that army going. Juji is kind of the opposite to that, the antithesis. They make units quite quickly. We do have a double military school play here so far from Lucifron. It's been pausing for me a few seconds. I'm not dropping any frames, and the upload rate seems fine, around 6,000 kilobits per second, so it might also be Twitch. Let's blame Twitch. At least at the moment, my internet is looking fine. I'm quickly gonna check. Okay, internet is looking fine. My internet is looking fine, guys. My internet is looking fine. I don't drop packets. I am not dropping any packets. No packet loss here. No lag, we're fine, we're fine. So, behind this, what is Wham doing right now? He still has a lot of wood, could potentially drop even more archer ranges now, or a blacksmith. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is from him right now. We also got the matter in. Perfectly fine on YouTube? Perfect, perfect. If it's perfectly fine on YouTube, then I'm perfectly happy with that, as is. Okay, we're actually getting 8 villagers now on the gold vein. We can always blame Twitch, exactly. By the way, we actually have a date, a special date. So, on the 8th of Oh, Gideon. Oh my god, we got a famous person in here. Thanks for the follow, Gideon. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Thanks for hosting the garrison. Was very fun. Very fun. Oh, that's gonna be big though. Shuganu, they're finding the spearmen. Able to clean them up early on here. Well, I want to say, we got a special date planned. You know, on the 8th of April, we're getting a new DLC. 2 new civilizations for Age of Empires 4. The Knights Templar and the House of Lancaster. So very excited for that. A lot of unique units. A lot of unique units coming with that civilization. Lots of unique mechanics. So very hyped for that one. That gets released, I'm guessing, at like 7 or 6 p.m. European time on the 8th. That's typically how that goes with patches. And then the day after, we're going to be on the Twitch front page. So immediately following the DLC, I got vacation on that day. That's going to be at like 8 a.m. when it starts, 8 or 10 a.m. And we're immediately going to be on the Twitch front page for like the entire day. It's going to be great. We're going to be playing the DLC all day long. We're going to be playing the DLC all day long. It's going to be great. I'm hyped for it. I'm not sure if... Actually, I probably can't speak on that. You know how for the last... the last DLC, we got like a creator preview? Don't have any information on that yet. Don't have any information on that yet to share, but it would be cool if I could like immediately like release a bunch of content covering the civilizations. And then we're going into the new DLC blasting, like immediately blasting. Twitch front page, YouTube video up, guides, everything. I want to immediately get like starting with some cool build orders using the new mechanics from the civilizations. You could do some newbie stuff. Yeah, I did do for new players, I did do a showcase, a spotlight, a civilization spotlight, so to say, for the Mongols. That's been uploaded yesterday. So you can check that out on the YouTube. It's in a format that I want to use for the new civilizations when they come out. I think it's pretty new player friendly. Goes over like all the unique mechanics, all the unique units, the landmarks and everything. Covers all the bases. Plural bases. Alex coming in. We're getting off track though. We're getting a little bit off track. Back to the game. We do have Wam right now in the castle age. Has a good couple of units here for him. Lucifron not too quick to follow up. He is getting some walls and he made a lot of units here. Probably expected some more attacks to come in from his opponent in the feudal age. He did lure in the additional deer camp, so at most Wam is getting like 2 deer camps in here underneath that mill. That's not going to last him indefinitely. And it's good what Lucifron's doing right now with just a couple of Sipahi, you know, just scouting around. And basically this slow army from Wam right now, it's kind of trapped inside of his base because he always has to react to the Sipahi moving out. Because the second he just, you know, goes for the front, the Sipahi could strike the economy. Ooh, archers being found out though by Lancers. That doesn't feel too good. Scouts being found out as well, but he's got the military there. Got another Vizier point in as well. Spearmen do connect, but that opens up the potential for there to be some deer snipes going on here. Yeah, units are a little bit out of position. Mehmet Imperial Armory is coming in now. 14 villagers trying to rush that one up. Spy able to kill one of the scouts here. Knights trying to find their own little raids now. Let's see, where's the waypoint going? He is trying to go for the backside, but Lucifron did wall that one in already, so instead is going to go for the wood line. Does Lucifron know this? Does he realize it? He does notice it. The villagers are going to make it out alive. Ooh, good play here from Lucifron. Pulls the villagers back in time. At the same time, little raids, only little raids, though, coming in here at the front side. Right now he's parking the knights in the back line here. But the spearmen are already out on the move. This is difficult right now to hold here at the front side. Age up is coming in. We're getting veterancy on the archers. Deer is about to get sniped. Villagers. Oh, another deer. Ah, this one's actually getting away. This one's getting away. That one is getting away. Archer upgrade still takes a little bit longer. Spearmen have found the lances there in the back. Archers trying to snipe out. Ooh, Matter goes down. Archers need to snipe out the spearmen. I'm gonna start doing so. 4 villagers trapped inside of this outpost, though. A little bit scary. A little bit scary. Is Wam gonna commit to this? He's starting to lose Jugunu. The villagers are gonna have to evacuate in a little bit now. Ooh. Just pops out for a second. Pops back in. Villager. Oh, he's actually getting out. He's getting out. I didn't think that he would be able to get out there. Archers now with veterancy in. Gonna be able to poke at the spearmen. Couple of crossbows. Oh, they're not in the control group yet. Not in the control group quite yet. Spearmen at the front side. They're getting sacrificed. Knights are in. Spearmen hot on the heels though. And the Jugunu, they're kind of left alone. The Sapai! The Sapai! They got oh my god, they're getting obliterated. The Jugunu now getting obliterated here. Sapai taking a good bit of damage as well, but he's not target firing the Jugunu. A couple of them are still alive. Spearmen coming in as well. The archers, they don't have the +2 pierce damage yet. Granted, Wham, he doesn't have the +2 pierce armor as well. So damage should still be good here. That's coming through. And that's gonna be a cleanup now. Army has been cleaned up. I mean, the deer also aren't gonna last forever. I'm guessing these gonna run out in the next 1.5 minutes. Wait. Wait. There were 10 villager kills behind this. Wham, the sneaky bugger. I didn't even notice that. He killed 10 villagers while all of this was going on. 10 villagers. I didn't even realize that. I didn't see that happen. Like, all the action was going on over here. I didn't notice, like, 10 villagers went down. I thought, like, okay, like 1, 2 villagers over here maybe, but not 10. When did that happen? Where did that happen? I'm guessing the wood line. I'm guessing it happened on the wood line. This one Lancer here, he did work. He did some serious work there. You really don't like the camera rotations? Ah. I don't know, I've only gotten positive feedback yet on them. Like a little camera rotation like this, you put that in together with the cinematic mode. You lock in on the units. Get a little woozy in on there. It's a very cinematic feeling. That's how I feel about it. Like when you're following the units like that. I don't know, I'm always open to criticism there. We can always just switch back to a normal one. Ooh, a couple of villagers being found out here. That's gonna be a couple of ill kills. If I rotate the camera in my games, my brain gets fucked. That's true. But sometimes, like, you have to rotate the camera because, like, when they're fighting a wood line, you want to get it from this angle instead of from that angle. Trees just, like, blocking the vision on the units. That's my take on it. So for those situations, I'll definitely still rotate the camera. But yeah, deer have run out now, so Wham, he's out on the berries. He did get a lot of the relics in. Ooh, that's a weak Lancer. This time around, he gets killed by the villagers. Wham still has a villager lead overall, and to be fair, he might actually go, like, with the relics that he's gotten in, he might actually just go for Yuan Dynasty and put them inside of pagodas. What's the relic count? Looks like, yeah, never mind. There are still like 2 relics out there. Oh, knights are in, knights are in. Oh, but he's got units here to defend. Needs to be careful though. That's gonna be another dead villager. He's got textiles though. This is 1 villager though. Big walls coming up here. Ooh, 1 lone Sipahi on a mission. He's not going for the gold vein. There it is. Mount Lu Academy is coming in. Where is that? There it is. So we are now going to be getting some pagodas in from Wham. 3 relics means he's going to be able to completely fill up these pagodas, and that is going to be a lot of resources. 3 pagodas, that's 750 resources per minute that you're getting from them. It's a lot. It's a lot of resources. That's like 20 villagers worth of resources. You're turning like 6 villagers worth of resource from normal relics inside of a monastery into 20. That's kind of big. That's kind of big. Who's stronger, the Lancer or the Shaolin monk? Oh. The answer is the other Lancer. Do we have any Janissaries yet? No Janissaries in yet. Looks like Lucifron's now also going to go for some of the relics here. We do have 4 military schools in at this point in time. We also are getting Springles in. Some good old Wingilds. Where are the pagodas? Get a little bit of my pagoda. There's the first one. Not too sure what's going on here. We were like 10 seconds behind. Is Lucy planning on competing again? We've seen him in a couple of tournaments, like the last KPMM now. And I think he was also playing in a little team game tournament the other day. That's cool to just have him play again. I think the current meta would fit him. Ooh, is he gonna find those units in the back there? Yeah, okay, he is gonna find them. He is gonna find them. More walls coming in. That's the triple pagoda, and look at that. Look at those resources, man. 62, 62, 125. I think the stone is maybe a little bit too strong. Like right now, Lucifron's getting 75 passive stone. Wam is getting 75 passive stone per minute now. Current meta good for 12 days? Yeah, that's the question, right? Like, how long is it gonna be good for? Ooh, couple of knights here. No overchop yet. It's gonna be exciting to see how the new DLC shifts the meta around. I'm excited for that. Guys, great news. Tomorrow is Friday. You know what Friday is? That's part of the weekend. It's still a work day, but in theory, it's part of the weekend. And we're getting some outposts up on the sacred sites. So maybe Wam just wants to start contesting them. I mean, it's additional 200 gold per minute. That's pretty good. Nobody's went for the relic here yet. Will the DLC also be a balance patch? So the DLC comes alongside a season change. We're going to the next season. And that is always combined with big patch notes. So it would be quite surprising if that wasn't the case. It would be pretty controversial if it wasn't. Alright, looks like we are getting a little army in here. Friday and Saturday and Sunday? Exactly. Alright, so now Lucifron knows what his opponent has. And look at that, we actually have the siege crews in. Couple of knights in here. So raids are trying to take place. Scout gets killed. Raids effectively getting denied. We do still have the Nest of Bees though. Some of the siege here is pretty low HP now. Ooh, the Nest of Bees, it's a lot of them. They're not clock tower Nest of Bees, but they're still pretty good. What? They just melt the spearmen. They just got melted. Yeah, I mean, this needs a nerf, man. Nest of Bees need a nerf. Oh, okay. What needs to be balanced at the moment? Nest of Bees. I think Nest of Bees and Imperial Age Mangonels are a little bit too strong. Like, in Castle Age, Nest of Bees are too strong. In Imperial Age, Mangonels are too strong once you get the upgrade in. He just melted everything, man. These Nest of Bees, they're crazy. They are absolutely crazy. I'm not even sure how you would nerf them. Like, how would you nerf the Nest of Bee? Do you, like, take a rocket away? Do you make it spread more, spread less? I think maybe you make it spread less, so, like, formation would be more important against them. Like, you could, like, dodge a lot of damage. Maybe you should spread less. Half the damage? Oh, half the damage is a lot. Half the damage is a big nerf. I think maybe there should be an upgrade, in my opinion. Okay. I think Lucifron doesn't think it's winnable. Okay, I thought maybe the game would still be going on here, but looks like Lucifron disagrees. Granted, that fight was not good for him. So GG comes in. It's going to be a 2-1 lead at the moment for Wam. He lost a lot. He did. The Nest of Bees definitely, like, they hurt morale. When you get hit by such a big Nest of Bees shot, it hurts. It hurts. That was on Dry Arabia. We had Juji's Legacy up against Ottomans. That was a win for Wam. Big Knob, yeah, Nest of Bees, they're strong. Definitely cannot underestimate Nest of Bees. I think they're a little bit too strong on the defense, honestly. I think Nest of Bees, they deserve a nerf. It's like one of those units said, yeah, you can nerf them. It's fine. All right. I'm gonna quickly get some belly rubs in, then I'm gonna check out the draft, see what we get up next when it comes to our game number 4. Belly rubs. Okay. Game number 4. Wham had a crazy good draft. I think Lucifron is a player that drafts with his heart. He's got the civilization that he prefers, he's going to draft them. There are like the obvious meta civilizations that Wham went for, right? Like you got French, you got JD, you got Juji, you got Delhi. Lucifron, he's got the Ottomans, he's got the Mongols, he's got Ayyubids at a fairly high point as well. He favored Mali and Byzantines. Granted, Mali was actually quite good. I think Mali is a pretty good civ in this meta at the moment against most of the civilizations that your opponents can get. All right, they're not quite ready yet to draft, but they are in the draft. Yo, Adina, thanks for the follow. I wonder how recently he started playing again. Vortex said he had been focused on coding for a while. We can check. We can quickly take a look. So, where do I have that scene? There we go. When we go over to AV4 World, we got Lucifron's account right over here. He's been playing ladder a lot, you know. Like the Spanish brothers, they're like, they play a lot during, for most of the day. They are known to be like the gatekeepers. Like the Spanish brothers, they're like the 2K elo gatekeepers. So it's funny seeing him like play against Myriad, against Valdemar, Myriad, and sort of stuff like that. Striker. Oh, actually, Numenon won against him. Well, look at that. Like, he's played a lot of games already in the season. So let's take a look at the season overall. He's already played 170 games, and he's been active for... He's playing on most days as well. He played 2s. So I want to say, like, for 2 months? 2 months? Roughly, yeah, 1-ish month. Around 2 months, 170 games in 2 months. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If he's working full-time, that's a pretty good stat to have. Game-wise. And we know now the civilizations that are going to be coming up here. It's going to be French up against Byzantines.
I just realized I subscribed to the Crackhead tier. Cheers, or whatever you say before you do crack.
Thank you, James Foley, for the sub, man. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Who won third game? Wham. So right now, we're going to update the score. There we go. It's going to be French against Byzantines. I don't know the map yet. We're going to see in just a little bit. I've seen folks with 1K matches per season. Yeah, but those guys, let's be fair, those guys are kind of criminally insane. Like if you play, actually like 1,000 games, it's a lot. 1,000 games in a season is a lot. I was going to be about to reason, yeah, like 1,000 wins, with like 70-60% win rate. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot. How many does Beastie have at the moment? I mean, Beastie's got a lot of different accounts, right? I'm checking. Beastie's main account has 340. His second account has 34. And then the other account is like 70. Yo, James Foley, thanks for the gifted sub, man. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. That's on a YouTube platform. I'm not sure how that works. I didn't know YouTube had subs. Is that like a membership? I'm not sure how that works. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated. All right, they're in lobby right now. They're getting ready for our game number 4. Oh. Whoop. Sleepy cat. Membership. Okay, nice. I'll have to eventually think of some benefits for members. I used to have like the benefit where members, they get like helping you buy that house one sub at a time. Dude, man, I'm fucking sweating at the moment when it comes to my loan being approved. Like my loan has been in the approval stage for over 30 days now. They said it's going to take like 25 days max. We're at like day 32. And the dude that I set it up with said, okay, yeah, this week something should happen. It's Thursday, so maybe Friday. We'll see. We'll see, dude. I'm sweating right now because like interest loans, like the interest rate went through the roof in the time that I filed that loan. So if that doesn't go through, I'm kind of screwed. I'm legitimately kind of screwed. Anyways, enough of that. We're gonna be going in to our game number 4 in this best of 5 show match between Wam01 in the color blue playing as the French and the opponent in the color green. It's Lucifron playing as the Byzantines here, and we're on Gorge. Gorgeous map. What biome is this? Asian temperate. Okay, we got some Asian temperate enjoyers here. Lone officer waiting for the results of the next Outback Octagon. Surely. But yeah, Byzantine versus French. So we got the usual pro scout offenders here coming in. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so spawn-wise, I think this is kind of pretty good for Lucifron. He's got the gold literally right next to the berries. So you put your landmark over here. You put an outpost over here. Bam. Berry safe, gold safe. You're going to still want some Lemidnae with that as well, but at least you're going to be able to always garrison your villagers, have them safe. Get some arrow fire in there. Granted, it's not Jean, so you actually don't need an outpost. You can play without an outpost. If it was Jean, then you'd probably still want an outpost. Because Jean likes to dive even against spearmen. Sheep getting dropped off. What's the sheep pattern here right now? The scouting pattern. Ooh, look at that. Lucifron already ahead. Okay, this might actually be bad now for him. Where are the sheep at on this side? Ooh, they're in Wham's path. Well, Lucifron's gonna find some back there. Did Lucifron already drop some off? Doesn't look like it. It looks like Wham's gonna find some sheep over here, but I think these in the back in the very corner are gonna be Lucifron's. If he just believes hard enough. Yeah, he believes. No, he stopped believing. He stopped believing. He's literally, they're both literally the gambler meme. They're both the gambler meme that stopped mining just before hitting diamonds. No. Oh no. The gambler meme is coming in. So we got 2 sheep here in the corner. Maybe eventually they'll find them. but just 3 sheep being brought back for now. It's not the worst at the end of the day here for the Byzantines. They're gonna start off on the berries anyways. It's not that bad. And there's still like sheep here for Wham to collect in the back. He's fine. This is fine. By the way, guys, we got a lot of subs in today from the YouTube. Did you know that at the moment on Twitch, 5 or more subs is discounted by 35%? Just throwing that out there. A little bit of a discount. It's on Twitch. So if you got some spare money around, I could... If I can interest you in a sub. What is that? What is that one American ad? Need a break from the ads? That's the... I'm doing like some KP level. Oh my god! Andy! Man, the peer pressure, it works. The fucking selling pressure, it works. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated, dude. Thank you so much. For the subs, man. Thanks a lot. Taking a look at the sheep situation that we got right now. 7 sheep carcasses for Wham, 4 live 1. For him as well. Lucifron on the other hand side. 7 sheep. Yeah, 7 sheep carcasses, 5 live ones. So pretty even between them. Very even. We're getting a little midnight in now. We're getting pro scouts. We're getting knights in. Got only 1 villager on gold remaining. Lucifron scouting for that first knight when it comes out. Samson also coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Man, you guys are amazing. Huge! Thank you so much, man. Very, very much appreciated. Crackland 2026. Once the house is built, we're gonna try and host a LAN there. We're gonna try and host a LAN at the house once it's built. It's gonna be like Nilly's apartment cup, except it's gonna be a house. That's gonna be the plan. Judging from how many people came to the garrison, I might not even have to pay for flights. I might not even have to pay for people to come over. Let's see, so far... Oh, what are we getting? What are we getting? That... Okay, we're getting javelin throwers in. So Mercenary House is going to be the Silk Road contract here. So javelin throwers is going to be the name of the game here. Wham, he is going to start going for the Pro Scout route. Pro Scout has just been finished up, and we already have the first scout returning with the deer. Hey, it's your loan officer here, hosting lands at the house. Application denied? No! Don't! That would be bad. Then I wouldn't have a house. That would be... No. Yeah, frickin' application denier, man. How dare you deny my application? I need that house, man. I'm like that SpongeBob meme at the moment. I've been stuck with the loan, or rather just like not hearing anything new from the loan. I'm that SpongeBob meme right now, just looking at the loan application, be like, I need it. Ooh, is he getting that? Somebody blocking, body blocking. Oh, I was close. I was close. Overall Knight's almost dead. He's limping. He's limping. Yo, what is going on? Boyd! Boyd coming in with the raid. Hello? Boyd coming in. We're getting support from the Age of Mythology community. Nice, nice. How you doing, Boyd? Hope you had a good stream. Need a break from the ads? Dude, I love the 17 emotes that we got. Anytime somebody says ads, it's just the, you know, click there. Ads go bye-bye. And by the way, did you... I'm putting it again now that we got the right... Did you guys know Twitch is hosting a 35% discount on 5 or more sub gifts at the moment? Oh my god, amazing. Genius move, Twitch. Genius move. Alright, so what's going on right now? We're getting more archers in right now. So it looks like Wham might actually commit here in the feudal age. We got the lumber preservation upgrade coming in for him, or rather he's already got that in, so archer's definitely something that he can afford at the moment. And that's kind of what you want to do, even up against javelin throwers. You want to make a lot of archers. Now, granted, javelin throwers, when you got 8 of them, they start one-shotting the archers. This is my favorite analogy. This is by far my favorite analogy in Age of Empires 4. Salt water. You know how when you're stranded on sea, and people say, oh no, don't drink salt water, it's just gonna make you more thirsty. But you just haven't drunken enough salt water yet. You gotta reach that tipping point, man. You gotta go in there and you gotta like really gurgle that down. And once you get that, you gotta get to that tipping point where the water overpowers the salt. And that's the same thing with the archer-javelin relationship. Javelin throws hard counter archers, but you just gotta drink it. You gotta take the sip, man. You gotta get more archers in, and once you get enough archers, you can overpower the javelin throws. No, legitimately, that's how you do it. The reasoning behind it is that since it's mercenaries, you can only get a limited amount of them in the early game. So at one point, you get enough archers, you can start taking out the javelin throws and the limit knight with them. You just gotta reach that tipping point, which arguably is hard to reach. You gotta need like dollars on the penny. Dollars on the penny in order to take him down. It's a lot. It's a big investment there. That much is for sure. Not saying it's not. Definitely not saying it's not. But you're gonna need a lot of archers. Gurgled and salty liquid down. I'll show myself. Oh my god. Albub, thanks for the bits, man. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. We don't have any alerts in this casting scene. Maybe I should get the alerts in this one as well. Getting another batch of the javelin throws in. Every batch is very important at the moment. Like when the knights charge in, you might like lose 1 or 2 javelin throws, and once you get like less than 6 or 7, you're no longer going to be able to one-shot the archers anymore. So keeping your javelin throwers alive, that's probably the most important part here in the Byzantine versus French game. We're getting a lot of knights in, by the way. We're up to 9 knights right now, but there's still a lot of Limit. A lot more archers coming in, definitely going to be needed. It looks like Lucifron behind it. He's just going to try and go for an age up here. Tries and goes for the age up approach for Castle Age. Still we have scouts trying to pro scout. Single Limit at the moment here. For Lucifron, denies that. Lucifron does see... from Lucifron denies that. Wam does see that in the Stealth Forest. So knows not to engage here right now. We are getting a single archer. Okay, the archer's going to distract the Limit. Like, one Limit can kill an archer, though. You know, 70 HP versus 100 HP, 8 damage versus 6 damage and bonus damage. The archer might still die to the Limit. There it is. Archer comes in. Distracts. And now we're getting the pro scouting action. Cistern's getting expanded upon, so that's going to be Cistern level 3. 1 low Limit getting picked up over here. And that's going to mean all of these villagers are going to be boosted by 12% now. That's quite a nice boost, and with it, we're also getting Golden Horn Tower. Golden Horn Tower coming in. Limit they're getting a little spike there, a little pike. Little impaling action. Might get stunned for a second. Looks like Wam actually behind us is also going for his own age up. It's getting Chivalry in as well, so some of the weak knights here are going to get healed up again. And yeah, the 1 archer is not going to be enough. By the way, we found that the 2 sheep are still doing well out there. Live and kicking. Guildhall now coming in for Wam behind this. Scout is getting picked off there by the javelin throwers. Something like an interesting interaction here is since he went for the javelin throwers, he will get access to the camel riders, and camel riders provide the camel unease, meaning that the knights, he's going to have a nice little debuff on them in the fights once he gets the first couple of camels out. Guildhall coming up over here. We've got more pro scouting going on, and Wam is still able to happily gather food underneath his TC. Age up has finished up now. We're getting the veterancy upgrade on the Midnight. Double archer rangers now coming in as well. And yeah, the villagers right now, good gather speed. 18? Oh yeah, never mind. It's 18%. I'm bad at math. It starts with 10%, not 5%. It used to be 5% on the cisterns. I'm not sure why I thought that it was still 5%. It's 18%. They're actually gathering quite quickly right now. Ooh, wham. He's gonna go for a little sneak around. Now, Lucifron gets a lot of line of sight over here. This might not be enough though. Just gonna be more pro scouting. Oh, looks like Lucifron smelled something over here. The deer. They do move when units are nearby. So maybe this alerted him to something going on over here. You know, deer tell no lies. Deer tell no lies. Oh, immediate reaction from Wham. Lucifron saw that scout though. He saw that scout. Oh, he sees the knights. He thought, okay, he can just stay there with the javelin throwers. That's not the case. Oh my god, 0 HP? Never mind. Now it's actually 0. Now it's actually 0. Yeah, Lucifron's doing a great job at still actively denying the pro scouting here. That is actually great play. Now getting a monastery in. Monastery already in with the Grand Winery from Lucifron, so he's already busy getting his relics in. Where is he getting relics in at the moment? Oh, he's going for the middle relic here at the moment. That's good, that's good. Archer's now moving out. We don't have +2 pierce armor in yet. No +2 pierce damage in either. Looks like he is going to be able to see this in just a little bit. And Albub coming in with the 5 gifted subs as well, even getting Nina SC2. So nice snipe there. Nice snipe there. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Very much appreciated. Looking at Wham Space. So the Guildhall. What's the plan here? Guildhall is sitting on food at the moment. So it is just going to passively accrue more and more food here. As long as it's up for Wham. Wham is now moving out to a large gold vein here. This can actually go up all the way to, oh my god, APM Max coming in with the 10 gifted subs as well. Dude, how many subs are we getting here today? Thank you so much, dude. Big sub train coming in. Thank you, man. Very much appreciate it. I'm feeling the hype, man. I'm feeling the hype for like the DLC coming in. 12 days remaining. 12 days remaining. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Looks like we might be having a little fight coming in here. Limitne able to get some knights down immediately. Yeah, I think might be a little bit out of position here. Javelin thrower doing a great job at picking those archers apart. Splits on the knights coming in. Wham trying to find some raids, but he's going to lose a lot of archers for it. Yeah, he's going to have to run away here. Did lose a lot of his own military. Did indeed just lose a lot of military units. Is going to have to fall back behind this. More archers coming in, more knights as well. This is kind of like the typical French army composition, but is it what you really want to do when you're up against the Byzantines in this situation? Like, we're getting so many javelin throwers in. The javelin thrower is going to be great at killing the arballetria, great at killing the archers. Got a ton of Limitne in. One thing that we don't have in yet is any camel riders. Next one's also going to be javelin throwers. I thought, okay, maybe the Golden Horn Tower is going to spawn us in some camel riders. Not yet, not yet. Looks like we're getting a mangonel emplacement on the farming economy here as well. Ooh, looks like that relic might not be able to make it back home. Do-dum, 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 that's a Jaws theme right there. Hello? Just passing. There we go. At the same time, little raid on the wood line. Just gonna hit that outpost a little bit. Distract the military. Yeah, oh my god, the heist! Or is it? I think he saw it. I think he must have seen it. He knows that there's not any or really a lot of cavalry here. Javelin throwers. Are they gonna see it? Are they gonna see it? There he is! Oh, he stopped! He went to take a break. Sandwich break. Still raids going on. Kachoko coming in with the subs as well. He's getting Anton! That's a rare sub gift hit. That's like opening a knife in CSGO, man. Pog. That's a rare drop right there. Oh, we got the teardrop shields in as well. That means that the Limitne, they're going to be really, really fast here. Oh my god, okay, we need the alerts. We need the alerts in this scene as well. Give me just a second. While we're gonna focus on the retreat here. I'm quickly gonna go over to studio mode. I'm gonna quickly grab my alerts as this fight is going on behind everything. There we go. There we go. All right, we got some alerts going. We got some alerts going here in the scene now as well. It's been too good. We got too many subs that I need the alerts on the screen now as well. But it looks like Lucifron, he's smelling blood. He smells blood in the water. Oh, and this is right, like in the farm transition. How many resources do we got? We got roughly 1,000 food at the moment sitting inside the guild hall. But I think Lucifron isn't gonna let this one go. 80 to 34 military, and he's got all the counter units, all the correct units right now in.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like right now. Emotional damage coming in. Desperation play here now. The military is starting to engage. But that is not really a fight. Okay, we are gonna do a quick turn. We are gonna do a quick turn. I like this angle a little bit more. Knights diving onto a javelin throw spot. It's just not enough. There's way too much military. Crossbows in there as well, shredding the knights, tearing them apart. Camel riders now in as well for the debuff. Wham knows. GG comes in, and we're going all the way to a game number 5. All right, man. What a game, dude. What a game. Byzantine's also really good in the meta. I think in general, like, Byzantines is a really, really good pick up against French or against JD. Like, having access to javelin throws there and the camel riders just makes them so good. And the fact that you get, like, an entire full army composition. You get, like, a full army composition with just the... Oh, huge! Look at that! Wow! Huge! Look at that! APMX just dropped 10 keeps. Thank you, man. Thanks for man. We got so many subs in today. Thank you, man. Even getting Boyd. We got Boyd in as well. That's another knife. That's another knife right there. Cisco knife being hit there. And it's a record. It's a sub gift record. Damn. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy today. All right, Ayubits versus Delhi. Now, maybe. Let me quickly go over and check my thingy-majig over here. So, we had Gorge. That was for Wham, the French versus the Byzantines, and we had Lucifron win that one. That means next up, it is going to be on Lipany. I'm quickly gonna jot off the civilizations that have been played so far as well. Let's let me quickly update that. Byzantines been played, Malians has been played, Ottomans and Mongols have been played. So remaining, we got Japan, Delhi, or Ayubits English. That's going to be all the options here left now in the final game. Let me quickly update the draft as well. Not the draft, the score command. 2-2. And I'm quickly going to check, see if they're already drafting the next one. Indeed they are, and it is going to be Delhi up against the Ayubids. All right. Makes a lot of sense, since we are going to be getting Lipany in, and Lipany, you know, berry sips, lots of berries on that map. Makes sense to get Delhi, makes sense to get Ayubids. And that is going to be coming up next. Get the belly rubs in the break in the meantime. Little head scratches as well. Sleepy kitty. Yes. Okay, both players in lobby. So they should be starting very, very soon. I mean, they already know the map. They know the civs. So we'll be jumping into that one in just a little bit. Gonna give it like roughly, let's put a timer up. Let's give them like 2 minutes. Nice emote, Ronan. I gotta put music in the screen as well. We used to have music in the screen all the time. I got Spotify for that. Albub, once again coming in with 100 bits. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. All right. It is time. It is time. This is the decider game in our best of 5 between Wam and Lucifron. Spawning in the color blue, we got Wam playing as the Delhi Sultanate. We're here on Lipany, the map with the berries. This is where the berries are at. Large berry patches all around. These are all the large berry patches here. Normal berry patch has like 6 berry patches. These have 8. There's a lot of them that have 8. Like there's another one with 8 over here, another one with 8 over there. There's just a lot of berries. And spawning the color green, playing as the Ayubits, we got Lucifron. It's a berry feast, exactly. So many berries, you don't even know what to do with them. Ooh, that's a good amount of sheep on one. Oh my god, Wham, he's the shepherd. Okay, never mind, he's turning. It's the gambler meme. It's the gambler mining meme. He stops mining just before he was about to strike gold. Actually, never mind, he might still find him. He might still find him. This might mean, though, that... oh, no. Oh, no.
Look at that! Wow!
Elbub coming again with the 5 gifties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So hot and strong, yeah, but... the sheep don't think so. The sheep are all attracted to Wham right now. The sheep are all attracted to Wham right now as he's just getting all... no, he's... They're like magnetically repelled. Oh, he could... okay, he's about to strike gold. He's about to strike gold. Lucifron, do not turn back. You're about to find you're about to find diamonds. Do not turn around. This is it. There we go. There we go. I can tell you, like, Lucifron, he was clenching. He was clenching there. He was looking at this guy. Was like, oh my god, I'm not finding any sheep. What is going on here? Oh, he's not gonna find these two. He is not gonna find these two. He's gonna go around the base now. Are there any more sheep over here on this side? Barren. Barren. Nothing. Absolutely. Dude, this is literally, like, how is there, like, no sheep on this side? There's, like, 2 sheep on the entire left side of the map. On the entire left side of the map, there's 2. Like, look at them. Both players have scouted the right-hand side. And that is where all the sheep were. Imagine if somebody... oh my god, my voice just disappeared. Imagine if somebody went around the left-hand side. They would be crying right now. There's nothing. This is literally how the map spawns when I play it. And I would be the guy to go on the left-hand side, not find any sheep at all. I mean, there's still some sheep over here that Wham hasn't found yet. But he's actually potentially about to find these sheep. Yeah, this is gonna be a good sheep haul here for Wham in this game. That much is for certain. And that is certain written with a set. Like the player. Age up is gonna be coming in soon. We are getting the economic wing growth here. So that's gonna be 3 additional villagers here for the Ayubits early on. Good bit of economy, good bit of economy. Dome of Faith coming in for Wham. That's a big savings landmark. You save a lot of resource with that one. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You save a lot of gold per minute with that one. Pretty good. Scholars are pretty good. Just throwing that out there. Maybe too good. Could it be too good? I don't know. I'm just putting that out. It might be too good. It might potentially maybe be a little bit too good. Maybe scholars need a nerf one way or another. Maybe. This is just me. This is just me. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe efficient production should be moved to the feudal age and piety should be moved to the castle age. Maybe. It's a sheep hole. 400 food secured. Easy. But he's getting all the sheep over here as well. That is a sad sheep hole. Oh, man. Yeah, this is sad. 12 to 4 sheep. Are there even more sheep remaining here on this part? No, okay. That's it. That was it. There's nothing left. There is nothing left. They got them all. They got them all, Chief. But yeah, sheep-wise, this is not the best here for Lucifron. He's going to have to expand onto the berries in the middle of the map very, very soon. Or very early on in the game. We are seeing a barracks coming in, followed up by a stable. So we are getting a little fight in regards to the sacred sites here early on. Makes a lot of sense. When you know that you can't just sit in your base and rely on sheep, then you have to play the feudal age. You kind of have to anyways. Like, up against Sacred Site Delhi, you gotta play the feudal age. You gotta play their game, or they're just gonna win against you. First Ghazi Raider is coming out now. We already have the first couple of spearmen out. Look at that, second mill is coming in behind us as well for Lucifron, so he's going to be able to actually make use of the sheep there as well. Yeah, Ghazi are pretty strong. Slower attack speed than Horsemen, but like for +3 damage, you're not going to say no to that. And they don't even cost that much more resource-wise. Villagers on the gold are about to be hit, but Lucifron, quick reaction, spots it out, has a scout there, pulls away in time. We're getting horsemen and spearmen in at the moment. Do we have an archer range? Nope, instead we do already have a blacksmith coming in. And a bunch of scholars in queue, so these upgrades shouldn't be too long until they come in.
Huge! Look at that! Wow!
Albub coming in again with the 14 gifted subs. Oh my god, Albub, thank you, man. Very, very much appreciated, dude. Absolutely huge. 14 keeps. Making great use of the discount that Twitch offers at the moment. Very much appreciated. Big hype train, big hype train. Now we're getting to the point in the game where, okay, Ghazi Raiders, they're in the stage now where 5 Ghazi Raiders, you're able to start one-shotting villagers. 5 Ghazi Raiders, that's 60 damage. You're able to start one-shotting the villagers if you're able to get them to surround one. Behind this, we got a lot of eco upgrades here for Lucifron. Got wheelbarrow, got horticulture, double broadaxe. Spearman has to retreat for the time being. Villagers. That's a lot of villagers on the sheep, and then you have to be careful because Lucifron, he doesn't have too many sheep. He can't really transition that hard onto sheep right now. And wham, he's moving out with the scholars. We're seeing that feared scholar play now. Sanctity is in. Know what that means. Sacred sites start being captured up. And as the spearmen move out, he's gonna find the archers? No, okay, it's not enough archers, I guess, from Wham yet to start putting them out there. More military now also coming in from Lucifron. We're getting some spearmen in as well from Wham. So both players just really investing a lot right now. Sacred side starts being kept up at the top side there as well. Oh, these spearmen have to be super careful now with the archers out there. Does notice them, is going to pull back. We don't have any blacksmith upgrades in yet for Wham. Don't have a blacksmith in. No, we do have a blacksmith in for Lucifron. He's not on gold right now. He is pulling villagers onto that one right now. And so far, he's done a great job of just denying sacred sites everywhere. He's going to have to pull these horsemen back over here now. Once again, the capture attempt comes in the middle. This time, Wham has all of his units here. This time, all of the units from Wham are here. Lucifron with his military over there, and a couple of horsemen out there. The Ghazi Raiders might be a little bit out of position. This could buy an opening here for Lucifron. And he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. Or maybe not. Maybe not gonna go for it. Maybe thought about going for it, but then decided to not go for it. And that means the first sacred site has now been captured up. First blacksmith upgrade now also coming in behind this. Lucifron, he's just gonna keep massing up his own units now. Up to 10 archers at the moment for Wam, only 4 on the side of Lucifron. A lot of horsemen though, coming in from him as well. Definitely gonna need them. Only 4 spearmen from Wam. Ooh, and a couple of the Ghazi Raiders, they did not get pulled back. Are gonna get taken down. Decap. On the bottom sacred side, horsemen. I mean, that's the issue with piety, right? Like, so much HP, it just takes so long for that scholar to get taken down. But the infantry spread apart a little bit, so maybe now Lucifron's gonna be able to decap the sacred side in the middle. Sacred side at the top gets captured up behind that though, and one horseman tries to deny that, but there are enough Ghazi Raiders. There are enough Ghazi Raiders indeed. Right now, both players just investing everything into the military forces. But one player has healing on his side, the other does not. Therein lies the bonus for the Delhi. Horsemen, go for surround archers, sniping down the spearmen. Spearmen trying to connect onto the Ghazi Raiders, but look at all the spearmen just getting shredded there. The archers just picking them apart. And now at the end of the day, there's no more spearmen left. Nothing to take down the Ghazi Raiders. More spearmen are coming in though. But this is going to be enough because behind us, the Ghazi Raiders, they've completely decimated the horseman count. And the archers just don't do enough damage here. More horsemen coming in from the bottom side. Some spearmen in as well. Lucifron is able to push Wam back here. Honestly, I didn't think he would be able to. I thought he would just lose all the units and die. No more spearmen around anymore, but this is such a tough situation now. More Ghazis coming in from backline. And as Marine Lord mentions in the chat, pro scouting. That is always something like a looming threat here at the end of the day for Delhi. Wam hasn't gone for it yet, but the research is through on it. So at any one point in time, he could just queue up a couple of scouts and go for it. Go for the pro scout play. Lucifron, he's getting really heavily outmassed. Granted, Lucifron, he does have the +1 pierce damage upgrade, and Wam doesn't have pierce armor. So the archers do a lot more damage here to the Ghazi Raiders than they would usually do. Still has to be on the retreat now. That's a lot of units going down. Some weak Ghazi Raiders could get sniped on the retreat, but doesn't look to be happening at the moment. Food is running thin at the moment for Lucifron. He is on the deer now, went out to the berries, has a lot of wood in reserve. But he needs the food to spend it. And this Wam has a crucial military advantage now. Grant though, it's a lot of wood in the bank for Lucifron. He can really start pumping out some archers as soon as he gets the food in. Which should be coming in soon. Now the barracks coming in. Right now he's just flooding military units, and now triple sacred site. That is going to be a lot of resource coming in. We don't have a market, so I'm assuming that this will eventually just be a castle age transition while also having more military in the feudal age. And now this is where it becomes dangerous. This is where it becomes really dangerous now. The food income starts to go idle. 25 archers here. Means that Lucifron, he's going to have to evacuate the berries. But that's the food that he needs right now so desperately. Puts another mill up. Drops off 150 food though. Yeah, this is really difficult right now. Outpost getting put up, some houses as well. Ah, the villagers in the wood line. Wam able to see one, snipes him out. Villagers having to reposition. Behind that, Wam, he's sitting at 1,000 food per minute. And a lot of gold income now. Lucifron, he's trying his best to mass up military units. But just takes so long. Villagers now being found out. Jumping inside the outpost. Spearmen are there, but they're just gonna get sniped immediately while the archers just front line. The the Archer's front line up against the Horseman. Horseman just not able to do enough damage with the healing that is there as well. Ghazi Raiders now enveloping the Horseman. They just do so much more damage than the Horsemen do. Not enough Archers remaining. Surround comes in from the Ghazi Raiders. All the Archers go down. Lucifron, no more military remaining, and that is going to be a GG comes in. Wham! In a best of 5. In game number 5. Able to take the victory. All right. Nice one. Nice one. Dude, Delhi is... I'm not sure if I can blame this one on Delhi, because it was a feudal age game at the end of the day, but fuck it. It's Delhi, man. It's Delhi at the end of the day, right? They're good. They're good Civ. Grant, there was some mismacro there, and Lucifron didn't get a lot of the sheep. It looked pretty promising at one point, but... there were just too many spearmen being thrown away. I think Ghazi Raiders are just really, really good at the end of it as well. 12 damage, which means that you can't just go Horseman on Horseman. Your Horsemen are always just going to lose, especially when there's Scholars in there as well. They don't take any bonus damage from any unit, so they're just very efficient meat shields. 130 health, don't take any bonus damage. They're quite tanky, especially in Feudal Age. All right. Fellas, thank you guys so much for all the gifted subs. Andy, once again, thank you very much for hosting this best of 5. Definitely, like as always, it's been a pleasure being able to cast those for you. Man, and once again, thank you guys so much for the support here during the stream. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. I really, really do. I'm gonna call it here now, though. It is 9 p.m. It is Friday tomorrow, but it's still gonna be a work day as per usual. Unfortunately, I'm gonna send you guys off to a very special person, though. A very, very special person that I also want you guys to give your support to. I'm gonna be sending you guys over to Kiljadi, the one and only, the Finn himself. He's live streaming. I believe he's live streaming with Facecam as well. Unheard of from Kiljadi. So definitely go over there, show your appreciation to him. And I hope I see all of you in the next one. Have a good one.